Additionally, you are our mother here, at least.
Yeah.
Yes, I happen to be the mother of everybody here.
It's true.
Not only one person, almost everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, my name is John Selom. I'm Seljogs Ventures. I am a teacher, and I also do. I have Susu platforms. I think it's one of the widest Susu platforms that anybody has ever met.
That's it.
Different denominations. If you want a very trustworthy Susu platform,
That's it.
you would have to contact me. We do 5,000 monthly, 2,000 monthly, 1,000 monthly, and some of them are in group A, B, Cs. We even have the small denominations, 500, 500, 200, 100 platforms. They are all available. Some are there monthly, some are there weekly, some are there daily. For some people who introduce Susu and put too much money on it as charge, I don't see it. Come and join the Susu that has very small charge so that it could just take care of our rewiring to whoever that is collecting. I also do Seljogs farms. I've had experience in catfish farming, and I'm replicating that by training other people, offering support services in catfish. Last month, I was at Pando to train NAT members in catfish, mushroom, and snail farming. This month, I'll be in Dakpa to train some other group. And also this month, I'll be in Akachi also to train some other group. I have clients across the region which I offer support services to. I also sell water. The narrow mineral water that is in Ho, I and my brother marketed it so widely that people have come to know. The first time we started selling narrow, we had to beg people to buy it. But each day we get calls, please, do you have water? Please, we need water. So we have other two distributors in town, but I don't care where you buy it from. I'm just happy that a lot of people have come to know the water. I also got to know that I can be a good MC.
Yes.
So
International.
if you have weddings, events that you want professional MC to hold you down for, you could consider contacting me. I'm John Selom on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all other social media handles. I'm here to discover other things that I could do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am Jones Amegashi Viglo. I'm a senior research assistant at Ho Technical University. I am also into politics, but for now, we are grooming the youth in parliamentary business, social norms, and as well public speaking. So I head a youth group called Youth Impact Parliament. Nominations are open. I'm currently the Speaker of Parliament. You are free to join us. I'm also a content creator. As a drummer, I project that particular drumming industry and I manage drummer sports. For now, we are just at 15,000, but two videos of us have actually hit 100,000 each. Yeah, so feel free if you want to learn how to drum, contact me and we'll see what we'll do about that. And I'm also a coach. I'm also a mentor and also a humble one. Aspiring MC. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Mabel Bolu. I work with GS, and for now I don't have any business, but still look out for this space. The name again is Mabel Bolu.
Nice
Thank
one.
you.
Nice one.
Hey, now that the mic comes to me, does that mean I have to introduce myself?
Try.
I was doing, they call it Mata. Okay, so I'm Engineer Viglo. I think my full name is Joshua Amegashi Viglo, Elikem. So I'm I was trained as civil engineer. I retired as estate manager at Silver Star Tower last December because I found the light and my life has never been the same again. So now I live on doing errands, every sort of errands you can call on me. If you want good music, you want to produce music, you can reach out to us at Groove Up. You can subscribe to our handle. We promote music made in Volta and beyond to the rest of the world. Some of the musics that you hear were actually produced by us, but you don't know. And beyond that, because of my civil engineering training, I sell land and I sell houses and I build houses. I believe I'm the fastest seller of real estate in the Volta region. Yes. So if you have good land at a good location and need buyers, or if you want to buy and you need some of the best lands with the best prospects, you can reach out to me. And we have to do this together. So what we are trying to do is to get all of us on board so that we promote music, content, and assets made in Volta region. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think Mr. Bettold, give him the mic.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Viglo Groove Up, thanks for the opportunity of being here. I'm a Voltarian, but I was born in Takrady, Western Region, schooled in Cape Coast, Kumasi, Togo, Lomé, and that's where I learned Ewe from. So I can fluently speak English, French. I learned German for 2 years, and I can read and write Ewe. So I did that outside Volta region. So 4 years ago during COVID, a very good friend of ours said, no, you have to be doing things for Volta. So almost every 2 weeks, I've been traveling on my own to Volta, go around whole, try to find out what Volta is. So now I've connected to some towns. So when you mention one town I don't know, I'm like, hey, when am I going there? So I've excited being here. So we connected to the youth. I'm a member of Association of Ghana Industries. So we connected to the youth, brought ambassadors to Volta region. We were fortunate to have joined the US ambassador here, Kenya ambassador. There are many of them that I have to accompany and bring. I'm actually a businessman, but I have digital. I'm into finance. I'm also into sports. I'm a sports executive of mini sports. I'm promoting sports. And along the line, I'll show you some of the things we've done. I connect to a lot of people in many continents. So I have roles also with American companies and many people. I don't get tired. I'm young. The body may be old, but I'm young, very young in my head. And for me, I would just say, don't take this opportunity for granted. At my age, if I had this opportunity to connect to internet, having a phone, having all the social media you have, by now I've been a billionaire. But I'm getting there.
Ended with introduction and ended with a sermon. Hallelujah. Great. My name is Georgina Bolu, Miss Bolu. I like to be addressed as Miss Bolu. I was going to preach, but let's keep it business wise. I'm a church administrator. I'm a good organizer. I like to put things in place. I like to think of myself as a nurser of dreams. If your dream is about to die, I'm the person to call. If I pump life into you and that your dream, when the millions start to come, you understand. When Groove Up was an idea, was nothing. It thankfully landed in my hands, and I'm proud to say that it's something physical. Sometimes when something is an idea in your head, you need the right people around you. And so we are grateful to Viglo that when he was starting out, he did not start out alone. He had the right kind of people around him, and he sees the essence of having the right-minded people around you when you're starting something good. So he brought us together to do this so we can enter into a realm of transacting business without physical cash. That's what we are here to do. So we need an open mind, everybody, to learn, to interact, to grow together, not just here in the Volta region, but so the whole world can hear of all of us as individuals and as young entrepreneurs. Hallelujah. Awesome. So we are going to the next phase. quickly, Viglo will give us a 20-minute presentation on our phones and internet and how to utilize these two things very well as somebody who is aspiring to do business or somebody who has already started, right? Does everybody speak away? The room is too down. So, we are going to do one quick activity. If I mention the name or the business of somebody that is around you, you must be quick to tell us. Everybody will judge. The first person who is able to connect or point out that the person sitting beside me is Kofi, you give us your social media handle, whichever one you want us to follow, and all of us will follow you right now. All of us will follow you. Give you a quick follow or whatever you want right now. So our phones ready. Are our phones ready? It's like people did not eat the way I ate food before I came here. I'm satisfied for all of you. So are our phones ready? Okay. So the first business, if it is around you, if it's on your lane or behind you, just point out the person. Whoever is able to point out this person first. We are following your social media. 1. The name is Bless. Why is the group participating in this thing? Everybody follow group hub. I saw him first. You want which of the handles? Which one should we follow now?
All of them.
Have mercy. Consider our age. Which one?
I commented because he asked me to comment, so that I'm not the only one person.
Okay, so we're all going to TikTok right now. If you are on TikTok, open TikTok, Engineer Viglo. Engineer Viglo, TikTok. You like YouTube? YouTube it is. I want to see evidence, so if it take us 5 hours, everybody will do it. Help me, be my second eye, please.
Yeah, certainly. But
No, YouTube, please. ENGRVIGLO, YouTube.
I am adding because you posted NGR. Yes.
ENGR, and then Viglo.
Okay, if you don't add the ENGR, Google will come. Google is very generous.
Let me see.
ENGR.
Yeah.
So
Then
if I get the next person, can I still get the follows and the likes and the nice
Yes.
stuff?
If you haven't
So
subscribed
say
yet,
I'm commenting
that's
because
it.
he asked me
So
to.
subscribe. Awesome.
If I get the second one right, I'll create a new handle so that people will follow me.
Okay. She has.
You got it?
Mhm.
Did you comment that I'm commenting because you asked me to?
Did everybody get it?
Yes,
Yes,
I want them
comment.
to say,
On any of
I'm
these
here
videos.
because you asked me to. You see, I am commenting because you asked me to. Yes, with all the love from Entrepreneurs Hangout. Okay, let's say with love from Entrepreneurs Hangout. I really need this. With love from Entrepreneurs Hangout. Fantastic, fantastic.
Okay. Okay.
If I go viral, I'll do a free video for you.
Okay, so we are going on to the second. If the person is around, be alert,
Yes.
because quite a number of people are here. If you get all these people subscribing and following you, you have started making it in life. So, okay, I saw you first.
So you want us to subscribe to your handle because you found yourself first.
I found myself first.
We are following love. Yeah, what's your handle? What handle is it?
Facebook, Elimat GH online.
Elimat GH.
Elimat, yeah.
Elimat.
Yes.
Facebook, Elimat GH. Online. Facebook. Everybody, we are heading to Facebook. Facebook. Elimat. ELIMAT GH. Let me do that. Online. Okay.
Spell it again.
LELIMART.
It's one word.
Yeah.
So you bring the G.
ELIMAT.
online.
Mart
Space online.
Elimat GH.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually when you follow handles, you see I was trying to force to go and comment. If you follow it and just leave it like that, the algorithm
Is
doesn't
this
like
it?
it. So let's go down and like
No, it comes
just
online.
one post so
This
that the
one is
algorithm
through my
sees
bio.
that
Okay.
you really
All
like
right.
it.
So Elimat GH online.
Yes.
Okay.
So comment on any one of his posts.
What do you do?
E-commerce.
E-commerce. Okay.
Okay.
So tell us more about that.
All right.
And then Love It too.
Lavia,
She
what
discovered
is your
herself first.
yes?
Please, on all the social media, Instagram, Facebook.
Give us one option.
LinkedIn, the Love Aid Foundation.
Love It
Love
Foundation.
The
Aid.
lab, you see the
A
two
big
red
lab.
lab, yes, two people in the lab.
Okay.
Fantastic. Yes,
Awesome.
that's it.
Okay.
So love is an issue of two, huh? All right.
Love Aid.
Yeah, I like your book reviews. I always join.
You didn't
when I
talk
have
about
internet.
it
She
when you were
doesn't
talking
like
about
it.
all the things you did.
Before I started my YouTube channel,
You're living my
someone told
dream.
me to create it.
My followers.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Love Aid Foundation.
Yes.
Hey, she has a
Where
lot
are
of
you?
white fans.
Are you on Facebook, Instagram?
Yes. Is that it?
Love Aid Foundation.
So you have to go to accounts.
No, Love Aid.
Aid. AID.
Fantastic. We have the best HDMI cord in the town. I said,
It's so long.
not possible.
Are you ready? So we'll continue. We continue.
Fantastic.
All right. So
But for you, it's WhatsApp. So how do we follow you?
we have to join your group.
Did you sign up?
Yes.
Please.
Please, if you have not registered yet,
Yeah.
kindly do so and leave your WhatsApp number behind
Yes.
because we are forming a community of growth after here. So please indulge us and leave your WhatsApp number behind.
Love
Fantastic.
Aid.
You are new, right?
Somebody just came.
Welcome. Yes.
You're welcome. You have to
Let's
introduce
introduce
yourself.
him.
Tell us your name, your business, or your business idea, whatever.
Good morning. My name is Gabriel Demoji Asampana. Oh, my name is Gabriel Demoji Asampana, and then let me say I'm representing the Honey Palace. Right, so he actually prompted me, and I'm the HTU lead for the Honey. Yes, Gideon Vilana, yeah. So I'm the CTO for the Honey Palace. And then I happen to be the HTU lead for the Campus Ambassadors program. So all we deal is in honey.
Have
We sell
introduced your
honey.
business.
Yeah, 100% organic honey, and then we just find a way to help students gain a little job on campuses, as well as we sell on retail and wholesale as well. We are currently opening branches in Nigeria and South Africa. I think. Please, is that okay? Yes. Yeah, is that enough? Okay, thank you.
Unless you want to tell us more.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hey,
Okay.
I've literally finished my
Okay.
mind.
So we are currently streaming live on Keta Live. Is it Keta Live? Keta Vibes. Okay. So on Facebook, let's follow. Join the live, make a comment, let them know that we are here. Keta Vibes. That was what I was going to mention next, though. He has already put himself on, so all of us, let's follow. That's my Facebook. Keta Vibes. Keta Vibes. Okay. Then we have our item 13 was supposed to be item 1, but now it's like item 3.5. Keta Vibes. All right, so there are some snacks right at the back to my right or left. If you feel like it, just go there and grab yourself something to drink and munch on. in case you've been traveling from 3 a.m. Oh, it's looking good on this live. Please follow, comment, say something nice. The MC is doing very well. The MC is a fine girl. Let's put something out there. Please type something nice. Yeah, it's looking very good. Okay, so we are continuing. We are dropping a name, and if you are close by, just point out the person and we get to follow you. Are we ready? Are we ready? Mrs. Amegashi Viglo Senior. Did you see my hand? I saw the journalist first. You should have stand up. You should have gotten on your feet. So we are going to follow all three of you. We are going to follow all three. What's your handle? Is it where? Okay. Please again, Desmond.
Human is human, like spirit man. Yeah, yes. Newman is like P-N-A-U-M-A-N. Newman, Desmond, Newman Amateur, or if you write Desmond Amateur, I'm the only Amateur.
Desmond Ametohe on Facebook.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes,
Desmond space Ametohe.
actually, it's the full is Desmond Newman Amateur.
Yeah, I see.
Amateur, so nobody else.
I see. It pops up right real quick. So follow Desmond. Comment on his latest post real quick, and then we move on to add. All right. All right. Who's next? Lovia, we'll come back to you. What's your name?
My name is
Sichope.
My brand is Salvage Impressions.
Salvage Impressions. Okay. Which of the medias do you want us to follow you on?
Graphics, IT, or
Okay, on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, where?
Salvage Impressions.
Give us one.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes, that's it. The only one.
Salvage Creations.
No, Salvage Impressions.
Impressions.
Yes.
Salvage Impressions. Okay. Impression. All right. I got it. Lovia, which other one do you want us to follow, please?
Please, are you all on mute?
Yes.
Please,
Love Aid Foundation. Okay, so if you have not followed Lovia yet, LinkedIn. Okay, so we are moving on. All of it. And then we are following Monica Amegashi Viglo as well. Let's start with TikTok. Let's go ahead, TikTok. Monica Aviglu. Okay. On TikTok, she's Monica Aviglu. Follow real quick. Real quick.
This thing right here. God.
Are we all on the same page? Yeah, Monica Aviglo. All right, so the next person that we are following real quick. The next person that we are looking out for, Venice. People are not paying attention, no? Because she pointed to herself. You cheated. You knew because she pointed to herself. Yes, sir. Echi kom ya umereku echi la magba nududu hala magba. Hey, kan hiya na ko wa zorenchi. Hey, I can hear no kawazo, then she. Ta echila magba. Ndudu kwenu no hala magba. Hey, I can hear no kawazo nati. Okri mi agbi asagoma. So how do we follow you, Benis?
So on TikTok,
You're on TikTok, On TikTok, it's something we can work with. TikTok, okay.
it's Christian Gelly.
Christian Gully. Oh, Malvio Lemiadoma. Malvio Lemiadoma. We are following Christian Gully on TikTok, please. Some people are not holding their phones. We are seeing all of you.
Let's spell again.
How do you spell the girly?
Okay, so it's Christian underscore Gelly.
Okay.
Gelly is,
Are you?
yes, please.
Okay, I thought it should come. Just get it, add I.
Okay.
And then on Facebook, it's Dennis Litty.
So it's either Facebook or if you're not on TikTok, then try Facebook. Facebook is Bernice Litty, Litty. Thank you, Mrs., for serving us water. Christian Gelly on TikTok or Bernice Litty on Facebook.
Thank you.
This is you, eh?
Hello, everybody.
All right. We are all following Christian Gelly on TikTok or Bernice Litty. The Litty is Litty on Facebook. Lovia, do you have a concern?
Yes, I don't think we are following, we are doing
The right handle.
Yes.
Why?
Because I cannot see the reflections. About
On
50 people here.
how many people followed your on which of your platforms? I followed you on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yes.
And I'm already following on Facebook.
Someone followed me on Instagram.
That's Bernice.
And someone followed me. On what? Ah, okay, yeah.
No, the attrition is very high.
Flashing up and down.
Okay. So now we have one
What are you doing on Facebook right now?
Facebook Live.
So, like, what people are we following?
We are following Bernice Litty on Facebook or the same person as Christian Gelly on TikTok.
Is that it? Yes.
Like, Venice League. Venice League.
Litty.
Okay. So are we done? Make sure you follow the people that we are following because very soon we'll follow you too. There are two new people at the back that I see, one gentleman and a lady. We'd like for them to introduce themselves, just like we did. So you tell us your name, the name of your business or your business idea. Whatever you want us to know about you, tell us. You can give us your social media handles as well. And then we'll do well to follow.
Ready to start if you want.
Okay, thank you. My name is Miracle Ednam Agbo. I'm a general nurse, and also I work with She Media Ghana, and also in an organization called Community Project for Improvement (CPI). Yeah, so I chanced on the flyer on one of the pages, so I decided to come. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good morning to everyone here. My name is Geoffrey Ajololo. I work with My 10 Limited, that is a construction company. I am the procurement manager there. And the CEO here is a close friend of mine, so I'm here to support him.
Thank you for your support, Mr. Jololo. Thank you. So right next, before whoever is sitting beside you, just ask them what social media they want to be followed on. Miss, do like that. Introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Mrs. Angela Amegashi Viglo.
You want to know more?
I don't have a business yet, but very soon. I'm a procurement officer at the Mycan Company Limited in Accra. Thank you.
Thank you. We didn't hear you. Mycan. Thank you, Mrs. Amegashi Viglo. So somebody who is not sitting beside you, somebody you did not know before today, just walk to that person and ask them what social media they want to be followed on or subscribed to, and do them the honor. Anybody, we have just 2 minutes, and while we do that, please don't forget that there are drinks and snacks at the back, and there is also water. The person who brought us the drinks and the water did not introduce herself, so Ella, you will do us the honor. Introduce yourself first.
Okay, so Nyami Manuela Mauram. I owe this small business. Okay, so we are into snacks, catering services, rentals, local bar, anything food for any event you can call on us. So it's HBT. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so any close by you, no, not people that are close by, we want to stand up. Everybody will have to stand up from their seats and walk to somebody else. Ask them of their socials, which one they want to be followed on, subscribed to. Ask somebody about their business. It's compulsory. Ask somebody about what business they want to be subscribed to. We have a minute. Ask someone, all of us, somebody, talk to somebody, know somebody's name. People could be single. Because am I single? We didn't know about the fear. Obey. 7 women to 1 man.
Can they start taking a further transfer?
Yes. Please, as you do that, you can pick up your snacks, get to know somebody over a bottle of Sobolo. It helps.
I say like aspiring MC or aspiring MC or not MC. Oh, bro, if you become the MP of, I mean, we'll be surprised. I mean, no, how to write. You don't need to back in the day. How long? Back in the days was our MP. It was our MP. All of a sudden, I'm going to talk about you, Papa.
You
Are we leaving this? That's some of those things. So, really to be the I don't know for the yes, that was yes,
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. So I made a reel. I'm trying to share the reel, but the WhatsApp is loading. So we are starting. I just want to acknowledge 3 people here. We want to acknowledge Criswell Event. Obed, sitting at the back, is a major partner and sponsor of the event. Has been doing a lot of work on the background. He came before everybody else at 6 a.m. but it's not visible. So, and then I also want to thank Hebby's what labs, Hebby's snacks, but I see brew lovers, so I got confused. Hebby's snacks, so they are giving us the snacks and the soup. I hope everybody has taken some. It's going to run out soon, so let's all get a fair share and invite them for our event. They are doing a wonderful job. And then I want to acknowledge Mr. Bertold. Bertold, sometimes you like to be humble, so it's difficult for me to introduce you, but please, today I want you to come. Mr. Bertold is a big man, but in Ghana, the big men are humble. And we the boys, we are all over the place. But yeah, so they are usually in the background helping us a lot of things. He's a big man at EcoBank, and then he's been really opening us up to, when we're young, all we wanted to do is I want to be an engineer, and work in a big company. But there is opportunity in sports, there is opportunity in entertainment, there is opportunity in music, there is opportunity in comedy, and sometimes these opportunities even pay more, okay, than the regular jobs that we seek, okay. And he has seen the numbers. I want you to just enlighten us briefly about how we can work together on some of these things before we take the presentation, because I'll be talking about a lot of these things, and if you don't tell us, we will not understand, because I have schooled under you before, but the people haven't. So please, just brief us quickly.
Sure. Thank you very much. He makes me very humble. Africa, we like stories, right? Nigerians like stories. So this is somebody who was born to a teacher and mechanical engineer. So my late dad used to be Hohwe Ahamaso. So he always been sacked for school fees when he went to Adisado College in Cape Coast. So he being sacked means what? He has to go back to the cocoa farm, go and work around KJB and Hamaso before going back. Okay. So we got born. So when you have a teacher and somebody like that, you're always at the edge. So I happens to be the youngest person always in my class, industry, year group, everything. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. So you see somebody who was a nobody, but I was in a class with almost content creation. Those who say retail shoes, I've sold used shoes. Now, somebody in China is bringing samples of Africa Baobab shoes. Bags are being ordered. More balls are coming. The balls are going to secondary school, a lot of people. So I like the way, so I'm following this man because he showed me something that nobody has told me about. Now, the question is, ask him one question. When we go on social media, do we make money? So, Mr. Engineer Viglo, social media in Ghana, Instagram, Facebook, do we make money? You say? So much. What if we remove our handles and do it outside? Would it be better? If it's from outside. Okay. So we need to crack something. And I know one minister in government is trying to crack that. So Adidas and Nike will not sponsor this event. Tomorrow, Africa Baobabs come. And what we are doing, instead of giving cash to people, we know where the mobile money and cash go. We rather buy items like these drinks and say send it to. Thank you very much. We rather buy the items and say send it there. If some kids who are doing basketball or sports, not only sports, we do a lot. It's like NGO, right? You mentioned Love Aid Foundation, right? So if people in that area want to connect, they say, Mr. Viglo, can you talk to her to do it? That's what we will do at that level. That's what we'll do. So we can also tell you that, okay, you know what, there are some people in this area in Volta or Western. Will you be, if you pay all your transport, will you be able to do something there and get those things done? Then we will facilitate it. Facilitate means it may not be the money. We'll create a platform for you to go. So when you go and you know we are a good partner, we can expose you to other people. Because today I should have come with a diaspora lady. Then she's traveling to UK. She gave us a support on what we're doing. She hasn't come to Volta region before, but she's connected to anybody in the diaspora in the whole Ghana. She was nearly going back to her country. I told her, no, you need to register and have an experience. So people created those chances for me. So what I would say to young business here, grab the opportunity. You can't fight a multinational right in your corner. Start. Let somebody say your Sobolo is nice. Oh, Sobolo is nice. The person carries you here. 1, 2, 3, and then you move. And then there are some things, values we need to observe. So I have personal integrity and I have professional integrity. You can give me any job. When it's not in my line, I'll tell you, I'm sorry, I can't. It's not in my line. I can connect you, but that's not my line. I'll tell you. And at the same time, let's respect values like time. This is not the first program I've come to go. No insult to anybody else. 1 hour of some of us humbly, I know people here, but everybody is fighting for things to go. But the thing is, what do you do to catch the attention of somebody? Some of us businessmen, we don't follow social media. I must be frank with you. There are a lot of scammers on social media. A lot. A lot. You go on the ground, now there are a lot of depressed people on social media. So for Mr. Viglo to connect these things that the white man has created to our daily lives, we feel we are changing the scope. And like you said, let's change the scope further. All my Ewe teachers are dead and gone. My children don't know how to read and speak Ewe. It may be my fault, but I want to let them to learn Chinese. I want them to learn other languages, but I brought them to Volta. They were excited. I want them to continue. I may not have time, but I want them to listen to things like this. But anytime we Voltarians in the whole world, we go to social media, we don't hear Ewe. The content we have in Ghana is different from the content we have when I reach US. When I reach US, like my phone is excited and lighting up. When you go to UAE, Middle East, or Europe, the funny comedy and those things on social media do not show. They don't allow those things. Arabs do not allow those funny things. Nobody has time. It's about telling you about the youngest person who has achieved something last month. Then you want to follow. Say, wow, why did he do it? Who is it? So they are innovations, success, moving. You come back to Africa, we dance too much. Where is our dancing taking us to? No, I'm telling you. I have friends, DR Congo, I have friends, I've moved the whole Africa. It's always fun, relaxation and everything. Meanwhile, the white man is making money. I won't say much, but I'll just say that I'm excited. Miss Bolu, thank you for waking me. Thank you for allowing us to drive here. I'm excited. So somebody is also following me, and he's a social studies teacher in Hokwe. Just finished training his kids in basketball. He says he's done SDG. He was picked by a federation in Geneva. That's what we are trying to do. I studied Viglo. I like target, high target. We want global passport. I can travel to some places, but we want global passport. He is somebody I'm targeting, he and the wife. Hey, Madam Angela, are you there? We are looking for global passport. Something like you don't have to go to embassy and do. No. They tell you, hey, there's a program. Your invitation, your hotel, everything booked. They bring it to you. You go. That's the level we want to reach. You cannot be. Oh. Passport for global citizens. It's global citizens, yes. So what we do is we say one business week is Africa Baobab because we said Africa is ours. We need to help our own, consume our own. So when you talk about after that you talk about, behind the scene, I've done a lot of after. That's the reason why some of the people we know are maybe meet ambassadors. We have to bring ambassadors here during COVID. Went around all the business people to showcase some of the things. The man said, "Oh, I have this in my country. There's no plantain. There's no plantain in Kenya. The weather is cold. So why don't we pick plantain from here? FDA send to whole port or airport or whatever. Send it straight to Nairobi or all the people places. Those are the things we talk about. You go to Rwanda, Kigali. Rwanda does not allow plastics. So they don't allow plastics. What do we do with the plastics? Okay, so I'm talking to a secretary of Chamber of Commerce in Rwanda. He told me one day, my friend, don't follow these white people and say you are looking for basketball. You can go to China. He said, look, I was with Jack Ma. True story. I have his number, Jack Ma. So out there, all these in China gadgets, phones that you have, why don't you do it for Ghana? Your whole, maybe your region. Take one region, do it. I supposed to have brought the person here, but he has to travel, so he couldn't come. But fast forward, I listened to your advice 1 year. Then samples of basketball balls have come, not Nike or Adidas or Molten. Samples have come, and we want to get it better and better. So when I look at the Sobolo and things, I know people have done all this. That's why I asked you 1-2 questions. You think I'm joking, but the fact is, I'm excited. I asked you the price, 5 cities, right? I've already run something through my head. I asked you, are you only a hoe? So we are doing social media, and I'm somebody who lives in Luxembourg or UK. And I don't want to send cash to somebody via mobile money or bank account, Western Union, for the person to do something in the village. I say, okay, I'd rather give it to the business so that you carry whatever, pay transport, everything, and send it there. Those are the things we want to be doing. So thank you for the time, Visa Viglo. I can't take your show. More respect to everybody here. Thank you.
We hold it this one. All right, fantastic. I'm glad. The Bible says that nobody lights up a lamp and puts it under his chair. And that's why sometimes people in my circle like to hide, but why not? So I hope that we have taken something from that and we can do something from it. The presentation is simple. I've done this. I can't remember the index number of today's presentation. I've done it over and over. I can remember it in my head, sort of. Because ways to utilize the internet and social media profitably. The first time I had to do this, I was called upon. Most of the big stuff that I have done, I didn't like have a business plan and decide I'll do a business. No, someone was like, oh, we want to do something. Can you do it? I'm like, oh, yeah, something I'm doing. Why not? So I was called by my church and they said they wanted a presentation on how to make money on YouTube. I'm like, okay. But YouTube is not the only place we make money. And making money on YouTube is a very long journey. So how about you make money on social media? How about you make money on the internet? because there are various diversified ways which we get opportunities doing these things. So that's how this presentation came by. Now we want to create a sensitization, hopefully in the Volta region, because what I've realized is that Kenya and South Africa, they do very well at this stuff. Ghana, we are not too enlightened. We probably think all social media, internet businessmen are fraud boys and the like. So it's difficult, but there is actually genuine opportunity out there. And when you come to Ghana, it's all centered in Accra. And I can tell for a fact that in Accra, the people who are cashing out on YouTube is because they've traveled abroad. Most of them have UK accounts, Canada accounts. That's why. But the local ones, we couldn't cash out. Okay, because there were no opportunities. That's why I really appreciate Beto so much. I couldn't cash out until I met him and we created an EcoBank business account. So now the money dropped. The money dropped in cedis, and somebody was like, "No, cedis is not your friend, so let it drop in dollars." So I believe I'm better than Akufado because I bring dollars to the country. Because Akufado is buying, I am selling. Okay, yes. So the net influence is as if you are exporting. So content is actually exportable. Okay, when you're into content creation, you are actually in export business. Okay, enough of the literature. Let's start. So I'm coming to discuss social media, types of social media platforms, what is internet in the first place. Remember George used to tell us some of the stuff, and then types of applications. We'll discuss it, and then ways to utilize social media, and then how and when to make a post on social media. A lot of time people say it, sometimes my good brother is here. He makes posts at midnight. When we started, we all used to make posts at midnight. You yourself, if someone posts at midnight, will you watch it? You get it? So maybe you quit down or something. You have to make your post when people are alive and kicking and pressing their phone. Usually, corporate content in the morning, LinkedIn is in the morning, YouTube, TikTok is in the evening, at least around 3 p.m. Now, if you are targeting Ghanaians, you can post at 12. But if you are targeting people in the US, you post at 4 p.m. so that it is 12 o'clock in the US. You get it? So that's how YouTube has become. It's like a global community. Then ways content can make money. That's the last one. So content creation is not all about just the money, but we need the money. Okay, that's why we discussed this a lot. All right. So social media platforms are specific websites and applications that allow individuals to connect and interact with each other and allow users to create and share and interact content with the social network. Someone asked me on the platform that what is the Ewe name for social media platforms? Anybody wants to try? Then I'll tell you what I said. Nobody wants to try. So I said, Sak, please, more, Sak, please, is it correct? Antasakpili Samokachia. I understand it. I agree too. I like the Sakpili Samo, Sakpili Samo. It sounds very spiritual. All right. So Facebook. Earlier on, I was talking about Facebook, right? The various platforms have their various advantages. Facebook connects you to friends all over the world. TikTok is for trolling. If you can insult somebody at TikTok, no, what's this? Twitter, X. If you can insult people on X, very well, your handle will grow. You just insult the president and everybody will be all over the place sharing it. If you want to go to hell, this is the best place to be. Then Instagram is for pictures. If you have nice pictures, if you are beautiful, if your product is nice, Instagram is very wrong. Then LinkedIn is for the serious-minded people, they call themselves. Those people believe as for them, social media is not their thing. They only read wonderful content. How is it called? They have some big words they call for it. So usually when I make a video, I ask AI to write it up for me. I don't even read it myself. I put it there for them. I have 4,000 of them following me. And then YouTube.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. Globally and then Ghana.
Yes, I think it's somewhere inside. Ghana, we are just about 1% of the global numbers, though. Nigeria has taken over. Like Nigeria has like one point maybe 3 million users of LinkedIn and Facebook. They are usually competing. It's down there. You see LinkedIn and Facebook are very high, YouTube. Then the upcoming ones are down there. Then Snapchat. This is where the bad boys and girls like. I'm not on Snapchat. It consumes a lot of data. But people like it because your parents are not there, so you can have fun. Then I didn't forget this. Pinterest is for ideas. So if you have some fancy idea, put it there. If you need ideas, you get it there. Then TikTok is the new thing. Everybody should be on TikTok because nobody knows what TikTok will become. In China, you can actually pay for goods and services with TikTok. That's how powerful TikTok is. They are now coming to Africa. Now, YouTube is my favorite because it pays the most. And when you are doing something on YouTube, you are not limited to your space. Anybody, anywhere in the world who wants that thing will connect to you. I hope you get it. That's the power of YouTube. And YouTube will pay you if you go viral. And the money is really good. They are talking about really good dollars. Okay. Fantastic.
Sorry, Engineer. So, what's the IGS like revenue, whatever in Africa, Ghana?
Yes.
And outside UK, maybe
yes.
3 times. Is it 3 times? Sorry, I understand figures.
Yes. I'll tell you the truth.
Very good.
YouTube is complicated. YouTube pays depending on the person who is actually watching your content. So there are 2 things that define that person. The country in which the person is defines the person's earning capacity and how much people can pay for the ads and the like. Then the second one is the type of content. So a typical example, a Shatawale music in Ghana will pay you $1 per 1,000 views. A Shatawale music in Ghana. A Wodemaya video in Ghana will pay you $10 per 1,000 views. That's the power Wodemaya have. In Ghana, you make 10 times more than Shatawale. There is another person who can make more than Wodemaya. So it's called niche. It's somewhere down there. The type of video you are making defines the people who are consuming it. So if you are making video about finance, it's the highest paying. So you have to be on YouTube. Then followed by real estate. Then followed by travel before other things come. Usually music and comedy are the least. But they can go very viral. So though the views is low, you go viral and then you're still making money. Okay. Now, when you go, Ghana is 1, Nigeria is 1.5, South Africa is about 2, Kenya is 2. When you get to US, a Shatawale video can make you $10. A Wodemaya video can now make you $20. When you get to Canada, it can go very high. A country like Indonesia, a Shatawale video can make you like $15. But there are not too many people in Indonesia who will watch Shatawale. But that's what makes travel and tour really attractive because people all over the world want to travel all over the world. That's why I stopped doing music and decided to do real estate and finance. Simple. Because there is the chance to make more money and you can come to people all over the world who are interested. So things that are more technical and logical and this kind of stuff, like-minded people, serious-minded people watch it. They can pay for products, so you get paid more. Then the location also changes it. I hope it's clear enough. So as we are thinking what we want to do on social media, if you want to get paid by YouTube, we can be thinking about that as well. Okay, so WhatsApp. The problem I have with WhatsApp is that WhatsApp is a closed circle. Okay, so when you're on WhatsApp, it's only people who have your contact that can message you. And if you save their number, they can see your status. That's why in the morning, or it wasn't here. If you're on WhatsApp and an unknown number messages you and you figure out who it is or who he is, you have to save the number so that when you post status, they will see. And you should try to post status if you don't post at all every other day. It reminds people about you. They chance upon your handle. They're like, oh, I thought about it. Oh, I need this, your service and stuff like that. Okay. It's about visibility. People need to see you. Right? Then what's that? What's this? Telegram. Telegram is just the very big and stuff WhatsApp. Reddit is not too much in Ghana. People get paid in Reddit. And then what's that? It's not too popular in Ghana. Okay. The internet is a global network of interconnected devices. When they started saying it, we didn't get it. Internet is about connectivity. And there is a lot of power when people are connected. If you can, if I can convince all of you to buy a product or something, it becomes nice. If I can convince all of you to subscribe to my handle or to share my videos to everybody on your WhatsApp platforms, imagine what will happen. Okay, that's the power of connectivity. Usually we don't appreciate it too much, but it really does a lot. You get the eyeballs, and eyeballs can be really, really big opportunities all over the world. Okay, fantastic. So this is where we mix them up. Websites are different. Okay, websites are like online shops. If you want to find something about somebody, go to their website to learn everything about them. Applications are independent of the www. www is what? World Wide Web. Applications can be localized onto your phone, centralized, stuff like that. Then Gmail, everybody here has a Gmail, right? And all your Gmails will have two-step verification. And the name should be very simple. The password should be easy. Then search engine. This is one of the big deals on the internet. People don't say it too much. Search engine is Google. If a time comes that a search engine like Bing takes over Google, we hope that time never comes. If that time comes, and I don't remember to come and tell you, we all have to move to Bing supported platforms. Do you understand? That's what happened to Yahoo. It used to be Yahoo. Then Gmail started signing contracts with mobile phones, Android, and people. So by the time everybody is now on Gmail, then Yahoo died. So if one day another platform comes and passes Gmail, don't wait for me to come and tell you. Just look for the platforms that they support, because it's a game of numbers. Whoever has the most numbers will be the most powerful. Gmail has more subscriptions than human beings on the earth. I have 5 Gmail accounts. I hope we get it. And actually, Gmail is owned by Google. Google bought YouTube. And it's Google that pays YouTubers. It's not like YouTube that pays people. It's Google AdSense that pays YouTubers. You get it? So when the power changes hands, it's like Ghana politics. When NDC is in power, you have to be NDC. When NPP is in power, you have to be like an MPP man. Okay, so that's the power play there. Then cloud computing is not too easy in Ghana because our power and internet is not stable. But in case you lose your gadget and things, you have to really be on cloud. That's why you need cloud computing. Okay. Then other online services, there are tons of them. I have to give an example. So what kind of apps do we have? Because we are narrowing down to apps. We have sharing apps. Example of sharing app is what? Zenda. You know you can make money off Zenda. If I have an app and you really like it and I say bring 5 6, let me give it to you, will you pay? It's because you can get it on Play Store now. Okay, what if it's a book? Yeah, and your book is not true. It's 45 megas. Yeah.
Maybe for all to know, the app is free on. It's free by paper.
So Joe, this
95 megabytes to download. Exactly, that's why you bought the data.
So Joe,
What's the essence of buying?
So Joe, this man, he has unlimited data from MTN, so you can't convince him. He's like an MPP supporter. But you know, Sergio, Maxim bought your book for $30. So what if I convince Maxim that if he gives me $10, I can send it to him? Who will he pay? You give me $10. $10 is 150 CDs. No, that's what it looks like. Those days, when we were making free videos, people are like, "Oh, video that people are paying for, you are making it for free." You are selling him, just that he's not getting the revenue. But between the $10, and Maxim reading your book, which one do you value more? It's because you know Maxim. They don't know Maxim, that's why. That's the power of connection in human beings. Sebetold, if someone say you should give me 10,000 Ghana cedis, or I delete your number, I should choose to keep your contact or to take 10,000 Ghana cedis. How many people will take 10,000 cedis and delete his number? They are shy. But me, I cannot delete your number and take 10,000. Yes. When you think I'm robbing him of when I make $10 instead of him getting $30, it's not that who gets the $30. Amazon Kindle gets $30 and they pay you $5, which you are unable to get anyway. But when the guy gets his book and I get $10, his book, the man we are mentioning, is in Canada. The guy gets his book now, reads it, shows it to a lot of Canadians who wants to come to Ghana. When they get to Ghana, then when the man met me, we were at the man when he started asking of you, say, if I can meet this man, I'll be very glad. I said, this man, we can meet him with a phone call. We are going to his town. Yeah, that's where the money is. So, because a few, we just realized that it's 1 cent. So when you are refusing to share because of that 1 cent or $10, you are losing the bigger privilege of having massive people following you. You see, I don't know, he's the one I know, so I use him as an example a lot. You know, when Wodemaya started interviewing CEOs for free, you know, TV stations will charge you 15,000 Ghana cedis for that. He did it for free. But now he makes more money per videos than any TV station in this country. Do you understand? So sometimes we are so chinching on the $10, $5, we lose the bigger opportunity. Assuming the whole Ghana knows you as the person to run to if you need an MTN router. Because you dashed some influencer an MTN router and he spoke about you. That's why MTN doesn't sell their router. MTN knows it, they didn't teach you. The MTN router is free. So when you buy the MTN router, they give you data worth the money you used to pay for the router. Now that you have the router, you'll be buying the data.
There has been a trade for ages.
For ages, a lot of people do it.
Phone SIM card is free.
Yeah.
They say you have 10 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Or you buy 1 CD, they give you 5 CDs on it. That's not the data you'll be using all your life. You'll be using mobile phone now for about 22 years.
Are we getting the ideas? Some of the examples are difficult to give. But when I meet some people, hey, so I'm using as an example, pal. Some of the people that I give free things to, and it's not like I'm generous. So if I'm generous, I'll give it to beggars on the street. When I see you and I like you, I know that you have big money. Usually, I say I'm moving too much. I run errands for a living. Okay. If any of you wants to venture into this business, no problem. I work with experts a lot. When I meet them, I give them a gift. They're like, wow, you gave me a groove up shirt. I'm so happy. Then when they are leaving, I wish I could give you a gift. I don't have anything. Okay, let me just check my pocket. Then he checks his pocket and he has $50. So I hope this is not too small. I said, no problem, man. I like $50. That's it, and I'm selling for 100 cedis. Someone is happy that I give to for free. He has given 500 cedis. Now, which like, oh, if I had a car, I'll give this guy. So that when he's coming back, he'll bring me a private jet. You get the idea? So those are some of the psychological effects when you're on social media. So you see them sometimes they're like, this is the best place in the world. I love this place. So people say social media creators are liars. Everywhere they get to, this is the best place in the world. They say, because this is the best car in the world. They just hype your energy, hype your interest. I'm not asking you to lie. If it's bad, don't say it's good. But if it's good, say it's the best. Okay? Fantastic. Yes.
Want to say something?
Yes.
I handled that for 33 countries before. So
yes.
We actually came to some third parties.
Yes.
From your end because of the sponsored data.
Yes.
So you can create an app. You want people to come on it. There are ways to kill the cat. So the SIM card actually MTN actually buys on the free. It's very expensive. You have to buy from Tomato and they think of making money over time. So for everything you do, you need to yourself assess whether it's good for you and the profitability you need. Very soon MTN is going to stop scratch charge. Some of us were stopped. Some of us started over money. And I'll say it here that I directed the CEOs of the big companies that work with them. They're like, no, you can't take this business away. And then I knew, I said, no, you went to South Africa, they told you Ghana very soon will stop. I said, yes, but today stop. Today says it's going. 2 years now. That's good.
Hey,
So some of the apps you have, when you don't even have airtime or data, you call it sponsored data. You can actually create your app. A lot of people say, no, even if you have that data, you can go behind and find out what you can sell for the people who do not have it. By the time you turn on the data, you throw it an offer. The sales one. That's how business works. So what you basically said that I like is give. Give. People wake up, they don't know anybody's talk to inspire. Give. You never know what they also want to do. Thank you.
fantastic. Are we getting the deal? Yeah. So it works. It works like magic. It's a psychological issue. They don't teach it in schools, but it's one of the greatest keys that you have. Like you see a big man. One big man told me that a big man carried him, and we were going to Soga Coffee. So he bought Coke, and he bought two, and he gave the man one, and he took one. The big man could not talk from Soga Coffee to Central University. So they got to Central University and say, why did he buy the Coke and give him one? The man said, oh, he's drinking Coke. He cannot just say his whole life. Maybe he was exaggerating. Maybe for the past 10 years. Nobody has bought anything for him before. People go and buy it. He's not there. They call him. They say they have bought it, so he should send the money. Sometimes they pay. They come on, they come and receive, they collect the money from them. The big men. This is why I have to stop recording. The big men watch this video. People are not too nice to them. They are always being harassed. So when they meet a young man and you give, you don't talk. You give, you don't talk. And like it's in the Bible, right? And the wife of the rich woman said Elijah has been staying here. Okay, so Elijah was like, what can we do for this woman? They begin to ask themselves, what can they do for you? And they know that you don't lack too much because you give them things for free. So they have to do something for you that will blow your mind. Do you understand? So anytime you get a chance, do something for a big man that will blow his mind. It catches their heart. Your gift will bring you before kings and queens. And they'll ask, what can we do for this person? Hey, we are not having a church service, sorry. Okay, so gaming apps, we know them. Too many games all over the place. People make money with gaming apps, but I don't think it's healthy. You become addicted. But if you are making $1 million being addicted, that would be nice, right? But it's not too lucrative in Ghana. So we can leave it. Stock exchange. We know them, right? IQ option and those kind of stuff. People make money on it. The only reason why I don't make money on stock exchange is I'm broke. I don't have enough money to the startup capital is big. Then meeting apps. Can we make money on meeting apps? Assuming this presentation, I said, oh, it will be virtual, and then people should pay 10 cedis each. You know that we'll have more attendance than this. Yes, because you don't have to travel, you don't have to look for a car, you can just check in. And you would have paid before you realize that you have another event. But I'm not going to refund your money to you. You get it? So sometimes prepaid activities can also make you money. Okay, there is the people who sell their coffee. Starbucks decided to do a website so that people can have an account for buying coffee. You pay $10. Anytime you buy to the account, you get an extra coffee for free and stuff. A lot of people signed up. They made more than $100 million from creating that account. Now they have that capital in their account to use to do business. Some of the people who signed up never bought their coffee. Some of them lost their cards, lost their passwords, are too busy. Some of them die. You understand? And even if they decide to come and use it after a year, you know the power of capital if you have to keep it for 1 year. If I get to keep all of you your 1,000 cedis and you come and take it next year, by the time you come, I don't think I was the what's the name of that guy, the stupid servant who will go and bury it and say, I know my master and is a wicked. You understand? So whoever is keeping the money gets the power to now do more with it. And then whenever they come, it's one coffee that they will take. Okay. So that's also what are we talking about? Meeting apps. Then dating apps. I hope there are no slay queens in this room. But I know some nice slay queens. They make a lot of money on dating apps. So certainly that one is obvious, right? Do I have to tell you how to make money on dating apps? Please don't do it. Oh, the devil will tie a rope to your leg. Entertainment apps. Which obvious entertainment app is there? Ayoba. Is that an entertainment app? Yeah. Do you make money on Ayoba? Yeah, not yet. So usually anything that is addictive that people like to consume and people are enjoying, that's what we are seeing. But on the other side, someone is cashing out. Miss Ghana. It's nice. People watch it. Someone is collecting money for sponsorships on the other end. Is becoming rich by doing it. Okay. What's the name of the other program? A date rush. Someone is making money on the back end. Okay. So anything that people can enjoy and all those things. Then health and fitness. Do you have an example? Now their ads are coming a lot. Why are they spending money doing ads? You think it's because they want you to live long? They'll collect money from you, subscription. They'll recommend food for you. They say healthy life go. Do this. Don't drink water again. Drink Coke. Okay. Then communication apps. Communication apps is WhatsApp. Do people make money on WhatsApp? Say yes. Do people make money on WhatsApp?
Yes, please.
Okay. Who doesn't think that you can make money on WhatsApp? Okay. How many of us know that people make money on WhatsApp? Okay. So now we go tell you this one. All right. So you can use social media for business transactions, or you can use to chat with your friends and enjoy life. Maybe you have money already. Okay, but we want to use it for business transactions. And then the internet and social media provide young people with a range of benefits, opportunities to empower themselves. It's a tool, it's an extension of your arm. Anything else that you like to do, you can do it more on social media, even if it is gossip. Okay. These are just all of them. Then I've said this over and over again. So I think I'll share the presentation on the platforms. So let's talk about money. We are here for the money. Who is here because they love Facebook? Okay. So if you want to create content, yes.
All the things I've done,
Yes.
majority of the things I've done, I'm a disruptor.
Yes.
How many millions of people do we have in Volta region?
Oh, Volta region is about 1.2.
1.87.
Yes.
So MTN is number one. Okay, sorry. Google is number one bank.
Yes.
Google doesn't have an office yet. They're number one. YouTube and the likes.
Yes.
So one day, the Nigeria government started to switch off Twitter
Yes.
for some reasons. Behind the scenes, I'm sure money has flowed.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, the telco people know GSM. There are more mobile phones, like you said, more Gmail accounts than human beings. There are more mobile phones in Africa than the whole world. And the phones are produced in GRC. So all the countries around there benefit more than everybody. So when are we going to create our own social media
apps?
For that's a challenge to this room.
Yes.
And I like the invitation. Behind the back, I don't know whether it should take us days, months, or weeks to get an app ourselves, to get this going, to start promoting all our products on that. For the white man to know, okay, hey, you guys are disrupting my business, what's happening? Then we start going out and out. I was coming with Georgina, I was just telling her that politically, the two tribes that have gone further and more educated, I think, from my view, are the Airways and Northerners. Airways and Northerners are the average Northerner and Airway man is educated. That really matters. So that means that majority, and you travel a lot in Ghana. That means whether you are in Ghana or outside, if you're able to get something around together, you should be able to get that in strong. So I think even though the internet is with the white one, the phones are produced from China now.
Yes.
And brought to us. I think the things we want to consume every day, we should be managing it for ourselves. So big ups to what you have done. But then how many years, how many months do we have our own
platforms?
WhatsApp,
yeah. You see, they say great minds think alike. I think a lot of us here were nodding our heads. People are trying this at different levels. Now people are creating WhatsApp groups, away WhatsApp groups, away Facebook groups, those kind of things. Now there are Ghana groups and Africa groups and stuff like that. I've seen away apps. I've seen an all Africa platform, but it has just one challenge. If the world is trying to do more inclusive stuff, so when you begin to get exclusive, the inclusive people, one will want to kill it because you become a competition to them. Two, if they don't come on board, you become so isolated that you feel so lonely. So there is the big game ongoing that the big players are trying to get everybody into an open space. But that's the thing, you get lost into action. So it's a mystery we'll keep uncovering every day. Okay. So yes, if you are on social media, you need a goal. You need to decide what you want to do on social media. You need to know who is going to consume. And I'm telling you today that it's in your interest to get a lot of times people are like Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. Gen Z, they don't have money yet. The only reason why you want Gen Z to follow you is if you are hoping that one day they will grow and get money. But if you are selling simple stuff, you cannot wait for 10 years for Gen Z to make money. Do you understand? So you have to decide that you are selling to people who have money, doctors, nurses. Okay, at least it's not like they have money, but we think they have money. So at least your conscience is well to do. Okay, so you reach out to people who can afford your products. You choose the right platforms. That's how I was telling you each platform and what it does, so that you don't go and sell little chops on YouTube. It won't work. You get it? Nobody will look for small stuff on YouTube. Or you don't also go and sell. Some people are still trying to sell land or $1 million house on their WhatsApp status. You $1 million, someone has it and is watching your WhatsApp status. Okay, so you have to understand those stuff. So you create valuable content. Okay, you create things that people would like to see. We're going in the days, we like to create content that we enjoy. It doesn't really matter. Nobody cares what you enjoy. If you can get like-minded people who enjoy it too, fine. But if it's so exclusive, you want to be in the big soup. Okay, use hashtags. Always use a hashtag. Don't create your own hashtag every day. Use one that people are already using. Okay, you are not an island. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you. It's the thing you are posting to that will make people chance upon your video. You get it? How many of us are here because they love Viglo? Maybe only my mom. Hey, you also love me. Hey. Okay, so engage and interact with your audience. That's what I'm doing now. Most of us, because they have watched some of my stuff, someone else who liked me has shared it to you. Okay, so now you don't know that one day I'll be a big man, but one day if I become a big man, you can share yourself with me like, hey, this guy, those days nobody was minding himself, but we went for his program. You get it? So there is a feeling of inclusion with me. Then utilize paid advertising. If you have a product you want to sell, you do this, especially if it's a lot of products and valuable. Okay, usually land, house, car, those kind of stuff. If you have a big project, food, restaurant, and if you've not had the meal yet, you can have the food. I can see some people are picking it up. Let it not finish before you get there. So you have to, when you start creating content, you start watching analytics. You see that, oh, all your viewers are women, all your viewers are men, all of them are in US. So you can begin to do this thing. Do you know that if you are selling a product for women, you can have more buyers being men? Because they'll buy for their mother, they'll buy for their wife, their girlfriends, their sisters. But if you sell a product for men, only men will buy. The women, they don't give gifts. Hey, my mother is here. Only my mother give gifts. My wife is not here. Don't tell her when she comes. Social listening. So you listen to feedback, okay, and then you start up a date. All right. So you know the time to post. I've said this. What's the best time to post in Ghana? All of us. Okay, evening, 4 p.m., 5, 6 p.m. Yeah, some people actually post 7 and 8 when you want the US people to close from work and watch you when you're in traffic. So when your YouTube channel is growing, you can tell those things. Okay. Sometimes you can, those days you just realize that, oh, when you post in the afternoon, it works better than in the midnight. Then you start doing that. Ways to make creator makes money. This is what we are here for. Let me open it to us so that you don't say that I just talk, sir. Please, if I'm boring you, just listen to this one. This is the one we like, Google Ads. This is the most difficult one to make. If you ever make this one, you'll be rich. Certainly. If you ever go viral and Google starts paying you, that's the end of poverty in your family. We are talking about $10,000 and beyond. It's nice. But the journey to this one is like PhD. Even when you manage to get it, people will say passport is more important than it. Okay. But all these ones are the ones I have made. I've made all the rest except this one. Do you get it? I've made all the rest except this one. So commission. I make commissions. If someone has a product and I help the person sell, I get commission. Okay. So if someone else is selling but you have followers, be free and happy to post their products. And don't say, oh, you have to pay me before I post. No. When you post and they get sales, yeah, maybe you help 10 of them, only one will come and thank you. That's why Jesus said, were they not 10 lepers? But I'm sure you was happy that one came. Okay. Then business sales, if you have your own products, you can make sales. That one is even really good. You are just marketing your own products. Then personal branding. If someone else invited me for this event, they would have said, oh, boss, we already do. We want to give you something small for transport. And they give me 1,000 cities. Me that I bought for 300 cities, I give me 1,000. Okay, so you can begin to get gigs. You become an authority in your space. When I was in uni, I was living on this one for transportation back home on vacation. When we vacate and I don't have money, usually in school, your money runs out the last but 1 week. So when the money runs out, I post it on my status. That time, all my followers are bass guitar players. So bass strings available, pre-order only. I buy it for 40 cedis. I sell it for 100 cedis. It's a free delivery. They know that they can get it for 40 cedis. But you have to come to Kumasi and go to the traffic and go through all those things and buy it. Okay. And when I post that, I get 2, 3, 4 people linking up. They pay their money. I take their money. I order. I just call them. Delivery is one. It's the same price for all 4. They bring it, I pay, and I make profit. I use that money to take her home, and I travel like a king on my way back. Donation. This is the second one I make money. The second way I made money online. One guy called me. It's like, how much do you charge for bass guitar lessons? I say, hey, did they charge for your country? I say, yes. If you're in US and you make a bass video, it's 10. How much is $10 per hour? I say, wow. So okay. So if you make a video for me and I pay you $40, will you make a video for me? I say, if you pay me $40, I'll make 2 videos for you. So I started making money off this. At some point, it was competing with my salary. But that was a very long time ago. Then you turn your content into a sellable ad. If you go to seller.com or if you have my number, you check my account. The basic guitar lessons that I made for free is listed there for 25 cedis. So if you call me, you don't want to search the handle, you want to give me work, I'll send you that link so that before you learn it, you pay 25 cedis. But if you search the handle by yourself, it's free. Right? You can't give me work for free. I'm not a volunteer. Where's that one? So my content is available for sale. After this event, if I watch the video and it's nice and somebody's like, oh, Viglo, do you have videos for the event? I put it on seller. I send them the seller link, 50 CDs. It's not good money to make. So if you begin to make video about very sensitive things that people would like to watch, no matter what, then you can sell it. You get it? You can sell it to DSTV, you can sell it to Netflix. Okay? All right. Then you become a consultant. This one, oh, it's so nice. Yeah. So nice. So if you become an authority in something, people will now call on you for it. It works like the personal branding. And when they call you, they can't watch you walk away like that. Sometimes you give them invoice before you come. Okay. Then brand partnerships. Brands will now begin to reach out to you. They will pay you before you even do the work. So whether or not they sell after you are done, I've already collected your money. Then public appearance is like personal brand, right? Does it make sense? That's why we are here. So if you don't understand this page, you have to ask me all the questions here. But if you do, then we can close. Does it make sense? Miss Egoma, Public appearance. One content creator said I have to send him transport for him to come. Don't charge me for transport. Okay. Because you want him to come to encourage the people around. I'm like, I don't have money, so that I cannot come. You understand? Because people really want you to turn up. I'm like, then, and it can really get juicy at other levels. Usually these things are very small now, but when you blow up, it can be really lot. Yeah. The first time I was on a plane all the way to Tamale, then accommodation and all those stuff. It was nice. That's how I realized that this is my calling. Okay, so strategic posting, you are deliberate. You cannot be posting boring content every day. You have to crack jokes. It's not like I'm funny, but if you are not laughing, you think I'm boring. So I have to crack some dry jokes occasionally and hope you laugh. And if you don't laugh, I'll re-say it and keep saying it until you laugh. Please laugh. Don't kill my career. Okay. Yeah. So as I said, I told you, you have to begin to lean towards content that pays. That's what this is trying to say. So I was playing bass guitar. I was the only one who enjoyed bass guitar. How many people play bass guitar here? Nobody. It's a dead niche. Okay. You watch bass guitar. That's why I'm my friend. You understand? But you can do something. How about you sell dress? That's why my mom is rich. Mad, should I tell them that you are rich? Because everybody will wear a dress. You just now have to convince the people to rather wear made in Ghana clothing than buy Obroniwaru, which you can do through social media and influence. So what else can you make money from? Food. my mom has some great testimonies about content creation. She's having a wonderful time. Okay. Yes. So food, hair, all the women will pay for it and they'll collect money from their husbands and parents. Shoes, land. Everybody who has made money will buy land. Unless they don't make money. You understand? Sometimes cars is quite tricky, but it works. So essential products that everybody will sign up for. Begin to lean towards them. Okay. Hey, I finished already. Okay, so this is me. By now, if you have not subscribed onto my handle, you are not going to go out. So you look for me. ENGR is I'm a registered civil engineer. Then you can just add Viglo and you will find me. But you can add my full name. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. If you like reading, if your parents have been forcing you to read, you can do LinkedIn. If you like watching videos, then TikTok, yes, Groove Hub. I wish I had Lax Up here. Oh, I didn't talk about Lax Up. So let's talk about Lax Up. That's the last statement I made then I go. So yes, a lot of people call me. They say they want to invest into real estate. I ask them how much do they have. They say they have 5,000 cedis. If you have 5,000 cedis, you cannot invest into real estate. Can you? The house is $100,000. The land is $30,000. The whole is 30,000 cedis. You are not ready. You should be probably gaining a skill, making more money, saving money, starting some small business, and some of those stuff. If people want to invest into real estate. So usually what we do is why not? If you have 5,000 cities, subscribe onto my channel and learn about real estate. Get 10,000 cities, maybe 15,000 cities. But we want to do some of the most affordable studio apartments the world has ever seen. The only person who will be more affordable than me is Goku Tesla. What's his name? His studio apartments are $15,000. But if you bring it to Ghana, it will be $30,000 because shipping, Akufado, chop some, and all the stuff. But my studio apartments will be $20,000. This place is bigger than it. It's like a hotel room. Everything is inside. Yes, maybe you don't have $20,000, but it's 30 square meters. So you can buy 1 square meter for $750, and you can keep buying until you have 30 square meters, and you have the house for yourself. But until then, you are buying in small lots. Where have I done this before? Roof up. I have 35 subscribers. We all don't have independent music studios. We created a pool and we have the music studio. So now we are doing a real estate pool. It's like a REIT. It's there. It's been practiced all over the world. People call it timeshares in those days. So it's just giving young people the opportunity to invest into real estate and get yields. That way, you can join me in this one. If you have a property somewhere else, we can see how we'll put it out for that. What it does for me is that it gives me capital to use to do the work. What it does for you is that it gives you the opportunity to see the returns on real estate. Then you are pacing yourself. The best place to invest into real estate, because even if the economy collapses, whenever it bounces back, the building is there. Even if they bomb the building, the land is there. Okay, so it's the safest place to invest. Thank you very much.
How many of them? How many people are there? We are going to take questions and answer. We have spent so much, we not be able to do the panel session as we said, but as Sebeto has come to share some ideas with us and Viglo has, I think our expectations have been met. So any question at all we have, even if it is not something related to the presentation that was done, right? Questions you carried from your house, you can still ask and we'll get it answered. Where's the other microphone? Okay. So any questions? Anybody? Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I want to stand on this.
Sure.
What I have is somehow outside, but it's part. It has to do with money laundering and financing, which is becoming very widespread in Africa. And youth groups or young people are becoming very vulnerable to it. And the government of Ghana is taking certain measures to punish those in the act. So you may be in the act, but you might not know because you are not aware or you are not informed. So I want to take this opportunity. I just came from a workshop based on it, and the statistics for young people in Africa is very, very high. So when someone is signing a contract with you, make sure, should I say you have a lawyer or something, a legal person who assists you to understand the contract terms. There should be an MOU, and you need to know the trajectory of the person's business, the history of the business, the kind of partners the person has worked with in order for you to be safe. Because once you get into the catchment area, the law doesn't know whether you know or not, you'll be arrested and measures will be taken against you. Your business can be closed down. So as young people, I know we want to make money, want to be billionaires, but you need to know that it's a process. It takes commitment, it takes sacrifice. So don't look out for the quick money schemes because it takes time. So please, when someone brings you a business, we are in the election year, and already that is being infiltrated into the system. So you need to be very, very careful. So when someone brings you a very juicy offer, please be careful because actions are being taken, especially if you are a young person. You know, as a young person, if you are not a politician, there's no politician here, right? Yeah, Viglo should close his ears at this point. So for politicians, they may be left out because they have some links. Maybe you do not have links, and once you get arrested, please, your life is in jeopardy. You might face a lot of charges. So as young people, let's be aware of that. And another thing, your business may not be someone's business, and the way your business will grow may be different from someone else. So the best practices is to take the best lessons from people who have advanced in the business aspect and adapt to what you have. Don't go taking people's business tips and say yours is invalid and you forget about it, because the dynamics of businesses are different. Maybe I'm doing something in development, someone is doing something in business, and I want to go and carry his tips and bring to mine when the dynamics are very different. So we always need a balance when it comes to business. And another thing, I want to stress on the quick, like you are in a hurry to make money. It doesn't work like that. Boss, he said he has worked in a certain field for 33 years or 38 years. I heard something and I'm like, whoa. Looking at that trajectory, up to here, where are you? I ask myself, where am I at that time? But it takes time, it takes effort, and we need to be very committed. We shouldn't let anyone draw us away. For all you know, you might be doing better than someone else in business, but because the person is posting on social media, you feel that you are not in the best place. You will leave your business and go following what the person is saying on social media. So please, let's always have that balance. Let's balance it on all levels. And our ladies, we've been preaching gender equality. We've been preaching opportunities for women. But a lot of women today see the men are more than the ladies here. Because when such engagements come, we the ladies do not like to participate. We feel it's male dominated. It's the mindset. We need to work out from that mindset. So next time when we are coming for engagements like this, let's invite other ladies to come and learn, because the men they are doing so well. We can also do better. So next time when we are coming for such events, let's invite our other ladies, because we are also up to task. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I missed the last part, but I'm sure I didn't miss too much.
Yo, apa mi na agana mon papoya. Babia vela shinye. Banto plura Facebook no. The Facebook Fifilaya. I think there's more like a business part of it. Business.
The monetization, you mean?
No, there is like there's a place where you can get the markets where you can sell stuff and buy stuff. Marketplace, eh? Tanchara mamava majima keyboard. Emma mapura la Facebook. Majila ho drama buka mapota mapura la Facebook emma ya makuno ba ma yopadia. Aba yela bruntu mate parara. Pleto ba makuka korora di. Pleto. Ta nyimenya scam nyimenya na nyapa nufiala tawa tonu rakakle venture. Magada je shibel nia bola gana fia LinkedIn am garol ba yo tomela yo shio oga do jingle to ga kana bia over o la Instagram ba o la Facebook over onya LinkedIn over ao ni enya Twitter over la Twitter ja over ao vo fima bon va jema ba monu popo pleto le jaja LinkedIn na. As at a point, I was thinking if I could even contact LinkedIn to maybe embark on a campus tour or campaign for them. If you can get some kind of partnership to publicize, to do some publicity concerning LinkedIn for them here in Ghana. My blog, Malaya, I'm a media person. Better to call la America Plateau. Twitter space fifia amo womto gaka mo no tama bumba Ghana fe ne be our Twitter space enye kraba no amo be your Twitter space program wo praga metan the one you invited is the last one is the one I joined. I don't know the how is it working in Ghana yemenya na amon popo mali amatanwa wo gato amon aji apen.
Fantastic. Let me answer before I forget, because usually I forget these questions. So the first one is money laundering and scam. Those are the biggest problem of social media. It's very, very complicated. It's like tools and technology. When tools and technology started coming, that's how scams came. Okay. So the thing about social media is that you can make some money off the books. Now, when people realize that, then they move big money off their books and try to clean the money. So whenever there is a clampdown on money laundering, they come at social media creators and real estate developers, because it's one place that big money can disappear and big money can appear. You can charge any amount on any house. I can charge you $5,000 for doing a presentation. I can do it for free. You get it? So if I do that, I can declare $5,000 as income any day. Nobody can track it. That's why money laundering is an issue. And so far, I hope that we would have realized that I don't endorse evil. I've had bad experiences with money laundering. If you know someone who is making illicit money, and the person even tells you that as for you, you are their friend, it's just not your time yet. Remember this and keep it holy. a snake will always bite, and you can never keep a chicken as a pet. I said, if you know somebody who is making illicit money, and the person is telling you that as for you, they will not make money off you. As for you, you are my friend, so I'll be nice to you. You have to be careful because one day you will be how's it called? A victim in the scheme of their works. They understand. So you try to stay away, as far away from it as possible. Okay. So don't think, oh, sometimes I'm so much up in the corner, those things. No. Those people don't have a conscience, so they don't really care about those things. If you don't understand the business, don't trouble yourself. As Jack Ma, what's Jack Ma? The other man, the one that drives a Cadillac, that invests in Coke.
No idea.
Is it? Warren Buffett said, if you don't understand the business, you don't invest in it. You invest in simple things like Coca-Cola and things, and he's making good money. Understand? They say, oh, they are doing some move. One man even asked me to give him contacts. I'm like, what are the details? So some people be that he cannot tell me. I say, I am giving phone numbers of people, and you want to give it to people that you cannot tell me. You are not ready to work with me. And as I'm giving way into people's privacy, you cannot even mention names. You understand? So you have to be careful. So that's the thing about scammers. Because now everybody here would have loved to make some $10,000 tomorrow. You are not going to make $10,000 tomorrow. Don't stress yourself. So if somebody tells that you will make it tomorrow, the person is coming to take. So one guy called me from Volta to Accra. So some $400,000 deal, no 400,000 cedis, but they have to pay the driver 4,000 cedis to do some yama things. I fell for it too. The thing that saved me was insufficient balance. You understand? So scammers, they are smart and they are a step ahead. So one thing you can do is that when you're on social media, try as much as possible not to pay for things I didn't subscribe for. You are just thinking about your parents. Someone is say some money opportunity will come, you have to bring 500 cedis. Or someone said his grandfather has swallowed spoon, they want to do operation for him tomorrow. The grandfather is old. Okay. The second question, LinkedIn. Myself, I got actively onto LinkedIn March last year because I thought I would never need job. By that time, I had a nice job. It's about exposure. Ghanaians are not looking for opportunity to learn. If I said Shatawale was coming, you think we'll fit into this room? Shatawale cry is far, Chief One. Or some Agbeshi, there's Agbeshi B, right? Who sings? You understand? But come and learn and grow your business. They will not come. Even those who came, they will come late. People who traveled from Keta and Accra, and places, they came before people who are coming. And I'm sure that will close, somebody will come. Okay, so it's normal. It's a Ghanaian instinct. We are busy. Sometimes we are doing something. Sometimes we don't have the opportunity to decide what to do. But that's the problem about LinkedIn. It's so serious a space that the traction is so low. And it's normal. Don't forget that it's only 1% of us that will be rich and millionaires. They don't say it in church. Okay? Only 1% of human beings in the world will be wealthy. It was there before we were born. And we will die and go, it will still be there. Grace will not take you out of this one. All the 1% of those people, they worked at it for 10, 20, 30 years. They worked at it. You understand? So I was telling my mom, my father was there. My mom does some very nice videos on social media. She will testify about it. They don't get views too much. Then we did some funny video. That video went viral. We were like, oh, even my first viral video was a funny one. We were like, yeah, as a content creator, if you create serious content, once in a while, joke. Because the people are looking out for joke. They are not looking out for studies. They don't want to learn. So though you are teaching something that they need, joke so that you can get them on board before they will be learning small. Yeah, you understand? So LinkedIn will be the least subscribed platform. How come this presentation didn't have the data about the... Okay, so I'll share the other one. So I'm surprised. So I hope, did you share the link? Gina is sharing a link. We want to see how effective it will be. People will join the platform. They will share the presentation that has data. Facebook is the most subscribed, followed by YouTube, followed by TikTok, before LinkedIn is struggling at the down. Okay, not too many people want to be serious in life. Even me, I don't want to be serious. It's a com. You know a com. Is it? It's a com that made me to be serious. I wish I could just be playing the rest of my life. You understand? So LinkedIn will always have the least subscribers. It's the best of all the platforms. You can charge more on LinkedIn, you can make more money and all those stuff. But the subscription will be the least. You can't help it. You get it? So we'll see how you can do it. I know some LinkedIn influencers, they are doing some good job out there and stuff like that, but the subscription is always low. What's the third question? Twitter space is a similar thing because it's serious business that goes on Twitter space. Okay, it's like presentations and stuff like this. Then you do it, people join, and then you can record it and people can watch it again later. Certainly. We are 10 years behind. In technology. We are 10 years behind in technology. Africa is 10 years behind. And it's actually close now. Yeah. Yeah. TikTok was in China before COVID. It was in COVID that it came to Ghana. And people didn't buy in. I was telling you that in China, people used to, the name is Doyen, just search it. Doyen. People used to pay for products in China. So in China, almost everybody's on TikTok. It's like MTN Momo in Ghana. You understand? When the thing comes, it comes to Accra. Small buying before it. By the time it crosses the bridge, I said 15 years. You get it? We were talking about you. You're welcome. Come and sit here. Yes.
Yes, please go ahead. My question, in recent days, when you watch videos and reels on Facebook, you realize that there are some ads, business ads, and even for professionals, it's happening. So one of these days, I saw one video from a professional person. I decided, oh, the ad, let me try it and see, and it was in relation to business. When I tapped on the link, it led me to another link to apply for this job opportunity. I was like, oh, let me give it a try and see. I applied, then I was asked if I want a direct message to my WhatsApp. So I decided, no, let me give it a try. When I gave it a try, now that link that was sent to me on WhatsApp was another link to another business. So I decided to go online and search about the business. And I realized that it's scamming. They are trying to use like very professional businesses to get at people. So I think we need to be careful. Even professionals are doing it because maybe Facebook is a requirement. The Facebook is it business tool? There is these tools that have been added, and I think it's a way in scamming people. So we need to be careful as well. Yeah.
Fantastic. We have to talk about this.
Okay, so are there any more questions? Are there any more? Oh, there's a hand. Okay. As for Sir Joel, you come and give us a quick talk. So let's combine it with your question and give us 5 more minutes. Are there any more questions? Are there any more? If there are no more, said Joel, you have a last one.
Joshua, we have a male-dominated business system. So as ladies, how can we utilize this platform to sustainably develop our businesses and also get up there? Because online there is so much gender-based violence, name shaming, like there's so much going on the internet, which is not very favorable for women and girls. So how can we leverage some opportunities and also get up there?
There are certain one of the answers that is not it's not very traditional is that you have to learn to grow a tough skin. Even for the men, they have to grow tough skins to be where they are. Like all is fair in love and war in business and on online, right? So we have to get to a point where we grow tough skins. We have to get to a point where our mindset It's a mindset thing. If we are able to think on a level where these things don't get to you anymore, you fly above it. Plus, when you are talking about opportunities that we can leverage, I think there is a lot more out there for women now than there is for men, for startups, for women in tech, for women in creatives, music, arts. There are a lot. You see, there's nothing that comes easy. There are times that you have to sit down and read and research in order to find some of these things. If we don't have like-minded females, okay, I am lucky to have people like Viglo and some other people in my corner who come to me in my house and come and scold me and tell me that, Georgina, there's a lot that you can do, but you're not doing it. You're not really using this your things like this. You're being stupid. They're not in the moment. It may feel a little sad and all that, but there are businesses that Viglo and I may sometimes have tried to do, and some of these businesses, if you try to find funding for it, it's said that there has to be a woman as a part of it that owns up to a certain percentage for it to be funded. So these are some of the things I think we, the ladies, can take advantage of and collaborate. There's when we're driving to hold this morning, I got a lot from Sebethod when he was talking about working in silos versus collaborations. It is not enough when you think you have a well of goodness in you and you want to do it by yourself. How far can you go? You become tired. But it is in sharing your ideas when you bounce it off of somebody that thinks like you. It's when you put it out there. They say when you don't sell your sickness, you don't get the medication for it. So as much as we the girls sell our medicines, we may not find the medication. Hopefully this answers your question. Is there any more question?
Yeah.
Is there any more?
Yeah.
Where?
So,
Line is blinding me. Yes, go ahead, please.
yeah, my simple question is this. Most of us, we belong to a community where we do our businesses, but around us, they don't know us. What do you do as that business entity for the community around you to know you? Because they can better sell you out to the bigger community. So I want to know what to do.
It depends on, well, Viglo will get that, but what do you do? How, when did you come? Were you there from the beginning?
Yeah.
You sure? You must have missed the point where we spoke about giving. Sometimes you don't, if money is what you put before your product, it may not work. So if you put out there what it is you are doing, when you are giving samples out, when you are letting people interact with your product or your service, before you think about money, it lets the people know you. When you get onto social media, it lets the people know you. But Viglo, is there something you want to add to what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask the gentleman, how did you know about this program?
Yeah, I know about this program because of the connections. When I talk about the connections, I'm talking about the network. Yes.
Let's
Yes. So yes. So
Yes, you haven't answered. Please answer. They said, how do you know about this program? I saw it on a WhatsApp group. Somebody sent me a flyer. So that's why I will mark you to give me the mark. If
okay.
you say network, I'm going to give you 1/10.
E for effort.
So when I talk about the network, I'm talking about people around me. I saw it on their platform. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
You want people in your community to know you.
Yes.
Is that not your
Yes.
question? Yes. So
I'm just asking because most of us wouldn't have the idea that from where you are, the people around you will sell you better.
yes.
That's what I want to. I want our people
That's
to know.
very good question.
Because my man here, great man here, Keta vibes. It does a lot for us.
Okay. I want to come in. I want to use myself as an example. Amado Begbe Maba Gbaze. Hello. Okay. I want to answer the gentleman's question first. When I wanted people to know me at my area, I started by giving, as those who spoke earlier said. First, I was at Stadium Gate. I opened a shop at Stadium Gate over there. So when I came to Garment Technology Center, I decided to teach free. Yes, I started by teaching my students free. So the first batch that I trained them free. I didn't collect a peso. That was how people got to know me at the area, by giving to society free of charge. So when they knew me, I started charging. Yes, I started charging, and they are coming. As of now, my students are. I don't want to mention name. But people are complaining that they don't have apprentices. But me, I changed my place into institution. So they are coming. I told my members that this all time training that they have been doing, they have to stop. Mado gbegbe. Jecha ogbe dosun pe ní happy ayila ẹtẹ kokoro ami ega. You have to take all those things to the madam about sign agreement. Then the students who the via no madam go. Then when every time the 2 years 3 years la, you bring similar things again in addition to money. Then about her free. Then during the free giving day, what call para time now. One more children me happy. So the things doesn't look attractive again. So I happen to be the chairperson for a whole municipality chair tailors and dressmakers. So I said, can't just change the way we have been doing the things so that it will look attractive for the youth. But they so I decided to change myself. So I changed the way I've been doing mine so that it should look attractive for the youth by not collecting those things bli ete kokoro free giving. I stopped collecting those things, so I decided to collect money. I don't collect those things again. I collect the things in cash. So when I started like that, I saw that it was moving well. So I tried to convince my people also to do it as how I have been doing it. But it was not easy for them to follow what I was doing. So I decided to leave them behind. Yes, because you can't force them to do it. They are all on their own. They are madams and masters. I can't force them to follow me. So I started doing my own. As I'm speaking to you now, I have a training center with so many students. Yes, and a lot have graduated. And as I'm talking to you now, I'm going to form an association for my students whereby I'll be teaching them. I brought this idea to my association that let us start learning by introducing content creating or selling our products, our services on air, how to use social media to advertise ourselves on internet. So when I said this idea to my association, they said fine, the person should come and teach them. So when it's time for the person to come and teach them, come and see, they are not ready to commit themselves to what they want to teach them. When we went to the meeting place, there was light off that day. I told them, let's do the meeting, let's do the thing outside. They said no, that the people didn't want to go outside. How? They were fanning themselves with fan in the room. There was no light. Then I told them that we should go outside. They said no, that they asked the members, they said they will not go outside. But how? But you were fanning yourself, the room is dark, there's the American mafia video so when the facilitator finished, I asked one of the participants, they said no. Nobody asked them. If they are feeling hot, they want to go outside. But nobody asked them to go outside. Hey, my people, you didn't try from you. Fine. Let's leave that one there. So my brother wanted to know how he should sell himself. Yes. Start by introducing yourself to the people. Don't think that it's not, don't put money first. No, leave money aside. Then you open up to the people in your community. When they know you, then you continue from there by selling your products to them, and they will buy. No matter how much you sell it, they will buy. I think I've answered his question. Thank you very much. I will be coming again, so this one I ended it here.
Thank you, Baba. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. Or did you want to say something?
Yeah, I
Or
wanted
you
to
can
share
say
my
first.
experience.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I also want to share my experience. Aside the appliances I sell, I also sell yogurt, fresh yogurt, not the fan yogurt you all know. I mean fresh yogurt, yes. So somebody actually supplies it to me from Accra, and I sell it. I'm a UHA student, a nursing student, so I sell it to my colleagues. So the yogurt came in. The person gives it to me for 10 cedis. I add 2 cedis to it. So my profit is 2 cedis. So I started selling, and some people were complaining of the prices. My very own friends that I go to lectures with were complaining, Benis, the yogurt is expensive. Why? And that before they would buy, I would have to dash them each like one to test. If it is nice, they will buy. So I agreed to give each of them, four of them, one bottle each. And after they tasted it, they attest to the fact that it was nice. So after that, they started recommending me to other people to buy. My very own roommate, when the yogurt comes, I give her one bottle to try. They are in two flavors, strawberry and vanilla. So I'll ask her, Stella, take one of the vanilla, take one of the strawberry and taste it. So after she tasted the two flavors, after the yogurt got finished, I'll receive another set of yogurt. When it comes like that, she can't come and ask that I should keep dashing the yogurt to her. She will definitely have to buy because it is business I am doing. So after she also tried it, she also started recommending me to her mates and even people calling me to buy the yogurt. So I think giving and what my mommy said is also right. Thank you.
Yeah. So we're already receiving testimonials. You have something to add?
So yeah, another aspect with selling yourself has to do with your stakeholder mapping. Who are the most important people or the required people you feel can sell you out very well? So, for example, I run an NGO. I know that within home municipality, the local assembly is very, very important, and other NGOs and other development partners are very important. From the start, it was difficult, but once you keep appearing, sometimes they will not invite you. You have to go there yourself. You have to invite yourself to the table. And once you start and people see what you are doing, and they they go alongside what you are trying to preach out, they support you. Sometimes the people close to you will not mind you. But once the success story and the impact story starts, you see they'll start moving along, especially for parents, siblings. When you start something, it's like they are so familiar with you, so they don't believe in the dream. But once you sell out the dream to someone, you sell out the vision to someone who understands you. That is why it's good for partnerships. You let people volunteer with what you are doing. Sometimes they will not pay you. There are certain opportunities people will not pay you, and you have to take the entitlement. Too much entitlement is worrying us in Volta region when it comes to young people. Sometimes you have to take that out and let a group of people own one project, and once it goes along, other people will come along. Then you can actually project the kind of services you run, and then people will tag along. So these are some of the things. Let's not be so much entitled, and from the start you might not get money. For example, the business I do, there was a strategy I was using. So if you buy a beverage from me, 10% of the profit goes into my NGO, my charity work. So there are certain engagements when I go, they are like, oh, they are students, they are young people, they don't have money to provide refreshments. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I'll provide the refreshments for free. 100 people, 200 people. And people are recommending me to different stakeholder groups, different development partners. At the end of the day, someone signed a deal. There was a project last year, though I was part of the project. At the end of the day, I got 10,000 Ghana cedis as a result of providing beverages for young people. So sometimes let's take the money out, what value are you bringing on board? What impact do you want to make? And once people see the impact, they pay for the value.
Thank you very much, Lovia. That was a good one. So, yes, ma. Yes, ma.
So I'm back again. So concerning content creating, I happen to be a leader of an association called Tailors and Dressmakers Association. I was their municipal chairperson. Then I was promoted to the regional vice chairperson. And I have been going to a lot of seminars, training. So I've got a lot of knowledge. So I decided to share it with the public. Something told me that I should go to FM stations so that I can be educating people over there. Since my members are not ready to learn, I should go to FM stations and be teaching and be educating the public what I knew or the things I've acquired through my trainings, workshops, and all going in it. So I called one FM station that I want to come and do education on your station. She said, then I have to sponsor a program. I said, yeah, so how much? She said, not anything. So I said, okay. Then May Day came. So they were asking people to come and advertise their companies on air. So I decided to go. So I went. That one, I paid only 50 cedis. That one is so simple. So I decided to pay. So when I came back, I saw that, so this thing that I went and did over there and I paid 50 cedis, I can use my phone and do it, and it will go viral, it will go more, it will go far than that media station. So I just took my phone that day. Then I decided to create something and post. So I reflected on the things I've been seeing on internet. My son has been telling me that, mommy, you can use your phone to sell your company, but I was not doing it. When I reflected on the things I've been saying, so that Nigerians, when they are cutting armhole, they take a picture, they post. When they are cutting neckline, they take a picture, they post. So everybody is doing those things, and no, I'm not going to do that one. I want to make a difference. Yes, so I thought about what will I do? I want to do something differently, and I happen to be the vice chairperson for artisans in Volta region. So let me go to that side, because that's one nobody is doing it on air. Nobody is creating that content. So I thought about what I would do. First thing that I would do. Then something told me that I should talk about artisans. I should talk about artisans in general. So that one, it's a bold something. It's not, it doesn't, it involves a lot of people. Because Odemaya said, Odemaya is Joshua's mentor. Odemaya is Joshua's mentor. During one of his presentations, I learned something from him. He said, you have to create what people want to see, not what you have or what you feel that people want to see, but create a content that people would like to see. Yes, so I picked that one. It was at the back of my mind. So I said, let me create a content which will involve artisans in general. So that content, when I posted it, come and see, there was calls from here, there. Then from there, I continued creating content. My son was telling me yesterday that my viewers, he gave me a number. I said, are you sure? He said, I can show it to you. I thank my children. They have been supporting me a lot. They have been supporting me a lot. I can create the content where they edit for me, they post it, then I continue to post it in my Facebook and then my WhatsApp areas. But they have been doing the editing and others. I thank them very much. And I want to thank everybody who is here. My sister said in her presentation that we have to involve the ladies in this program. This program, if I tell you the number of ladies I invited, I posted this post, their flyer on pages, on different pages. But I can't see not even one person from the pages that I posted the thing. So they are not ready to learn. What I want to say is that leave them behind. Don't force anybody. You know what you are going, what you want. You know where you are heading. Just move to where you are going with determination, with prayer. Lead them. Don't force anybody to follow you. My children are here. 3 of them are here, and I know they are learning a lot from me. Yes, they are learning. Even my platform, our school platform, I posted this. I called them that come and learn. Come and learn from yourself. My own student, I posted it there. My church, I post my association, I posted this thing there. None of them came. So why do you envy me? Nobody will envy me. I am moving forward. I know my level. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Let's give it up for her. Let's give it up. So finally, just before we go, Sir Joel, we want you to give us 5 minutes.
5 minutes, thank you.
5 minutes nuggets.
You know, I talk very fast and the rest. I want to make one fine correction first. Engr is a tribe. Engr is an ethnic group, like any other thing we know. Okay, so their means of communication is not called Engr. I'm not saying Ewe. Since my GSS, my teacher taught me, it's not called Ewe, right?
Yes.
It's called Engr is the people. Engr. Engr. In fact, if we start doing this, we are doing our own ethnic group a very great service, right? We are not called Ewe, neither is the language called Ewe. The people are called Engr, Engr, the plural. And their means of communication is called Engr. The B must follow the ethnic group name for it to become the language. I want us to go home with something. Frafra is the ethnic group. Frafragbe. Anago is the ethnic group. Anagogbe. Aja is a group. Ajagbe. Okay, the Fanti is an ethnic group. Fantigbe nebe ya yure evegbebe nugboglome. Emeko. Ta ne miatan koni ya yafe na nko ono jejele miabo nu popo mo gbesi agba ajojinanto. I've been a radio person for the past 18 years, and then I use education as the best tool. Emeko. Good. I'm a writer. I'm an author of 7 books. Personal development for the 21st century. 12 principles for financial freedom. And I have a triplet of academic book, learning styles, study skills, and examination techniques. And I have another twin, the tourism as acres of diamond in Keta Anglo. And I think the 7th one, 12 biblical principles for Christian wealth creation. Okay? These 4 are already online, so I'm no longer printing them. Okay? You can get them on seller.co or amazon.com. They are there. Okay? Teachers go for 3 years for a diploma, or 2 years for a certificate, 3 years for a diploma, 4 years for a degree, 6 years for a master's to become teachers. Children never undergo anything to become learners. Education is about teaching and learning, right? So the teachers are trained and they do in-service training, but we just bring children to the classroom to come and learn. And when they fail, every blame is put on them. So I'm able to write this book, 7 years of research. Learning style. Like a strong way. I like a strong way. Jojo mami la nu so strong vovovo. And there are about 3 styles of doing it. Learning becomes easy. The second one, skills. Skills are down. I have been the best student. Class 2 est comme third position, le third term, alors second term. All other classes have been first.
till even master's level. Many Romanov Bronco Dadamu, Weho, result la Fima Machonualita. I'm just repeating the truth. Like the sun set from here, rises from here and sets from here. Na Maragloyama, Marakama Bonabo, Alakpadama Lotuno. Examination techniques. I've been a teacher for 10 years. Modo donner the view and Leon New Nama, a 12 note now, a 12 ni all the textbook. There are techniques for passing exams. It's for children, class 5 to university. So this is the gold mine, tourism. That's why I left teaching and I'm now into tourism. In Ghana, we make more money in tourism than gold, than cocoa. Only gold is surpasses tourism. We make more money than cocoa. We make more money than oil and gas. Yeah, from tourism. We can make more money like Dubai is making. So that's it. Now, when it comes to business, it's a long journey, especially entrepreneurship. That is commerce, that is trade, that is retailing. Ghana, China, over clear, middlemen, and people are rich of that. We are not entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurship is to look into the future and start something. It's Ghana, we don't have entrepreneurs, only a few. Dogba. People are in distribution of a lot of things and they call themselves entrepreneurs. They aren't. Entrepreneurs like people who conceive an idea and use it to solve a societal need, and they want to grow it in the long term, not just a year or 2 or 3. They are looking into the future. Is that okay? So as a young man, me, I'm an entrepreneur. I have my travel and tour company. Actually, we are not just travel and tour. We are a destination management company. Something I haven't seen in the literature in Ghana. We just have it. But for example, with all the potentials we have here, nana kemele mia shifia mia kofia be le mi be mia our tourism le Volta region enye. At the municipal level, the same thing. At the district level, the same thing. So people are just there. Na marova kake amodo plan it. Dubai plan it for years. But I can tell you, the sun we have in Qatar is better than the sun in Dubai. The desert sun. Our sun, when I was doing tourism and geography in University of Ghana, Legon, our sun is one of the best on the planet Earth because it gets silica and quartz. Because na kukata na vakata na kukara ashima na na le mabe tupa gbagbe na glace na me kpoge le ke gbogbo ke me le hihamo. Miami Beach in Florida cannot compare to Keta Angogan Xavier Tula Sand. That one I read it in University of Ghana, Legon, about researches made on beach sands across the world. Kema kpoge la fia eva unu ega kpoge le Mori eva unu la fia de again kpoge le Boussois au Benin que le Ghana man again kpoge le Grand Bassam Côte d'Ivoire avec le San Pedro egavo again kpoge la about Liberia ba fia de que que Senegal in Ghana kalo he amako tu pagbe mal golden na mloma na former ripoge war. But we are not using that. So I'm challenging. I went to meet the minister, the regional minister in his office. The premier whenever he should do something before he leaves office about tourism in Ghana. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the free things. Okay? Ghana, you have poverty mentality. Danusha nuko mijibe mia oko. Mijibo no tu fonami. Mijibo mia hogare kokoko. Conference la fia ha amaro romo pombo no over fia no okpa. Yo allowance allo transport nana. I don't know the mentality. When I was in University of Ghana, Legon, I would miss lectures and I would go to town and go and attend seminars. You might have 150,000 agaga onya about 15 Ghana cedis kwe. You mo ihe Sukuvi University vina the 150,000. I hear a conference like Duma 50,000, 100,000. I'm talking about before redenomination. But I will miss lectures and go. Those are the things that built me up strongly. And I fear no one because I took my time to read and get knowledge. That is what I can be proud of. Okay? That when the chance came for me to take Odemaya to Benin Republic for the Vodun Festival, how many of you watched that video? The Vodun Festival in Benin, we there. Joshua is there. Joshua should have driven us. Eh? The issue, I told him to go out. I won't go and stamp the passport. He should go with the 4 passport, and I gave him 10,000 CFA to go and pay the 8,000, but he should demand receipt. I was behind the scene. I was registering the car. Ta anu onye plan ko. Ta bene he kotoko nyia oba passport afio to stamp ma kotoko vvv. Ta be ya ho receipt la kotoko nyia ji. Obo yo mona na receipt afio oba ke me fa he go. Ye nu majo. You know, we are behind the scene. We are pushing a lot of things. So I did it free. But you know the exposure he gave me and my traveling. I'm a certified licensed travel and tour guide. In Keta, we are only 3. Among of them, they are site guides. Americala Fort Presenting, Americala Ramsar site, Anyanui, and the preservation of the turtles along the coast. You train in Hana. The mobile person who takes people along that stretch. Certified. I'm only no it's not the best. So when I did that with those pictures I took with Odemaya and is it Ayo? Is it Taino Ayo? Nigerian man. Taina. Is Joshua in? The Nigerian video guy. Kokotoma. So when I took a few pictures with him and I posted it, then United States people want to come to Ghana. When they want to come, they want to take me. People want to go to Benin. They want me to take them because of that. Now I have the market. So no, a portion of it should be dedicated for what? Free this thing. Me, I don't sow in Ghana. I sow in Cote d'Ivoire. I saw in Benin Republic. I have my tailors and this in Cote d'Ivoire and in Benin. Now, finally, I became an ambassador for tourism in Volta region through the the Volta Trade Fair. Okay? Yeah, the guy saw what I was doing along the coast. My publication, I have about 34 articles on modern Ghana, about 18 on Ghana Web, and about 18 on News Ghana. So he saw some of my DC. So during Hogba 2022, he came around and I took him around Keta and he said, no, you have to, we have to up you a little. So I was awarded during the last year trade, Volta Trade and Art and Culture Festival. So the point is, Ghana, Africa need entrepreneurship. That is the solution. 2 things we need in Africa: leadership in entrepreneurship. As for resource, I don't talk about it. I have a degree in resource development. We are richer than most countries on the planet Earth. But the entrepreneurial spirit to turn these things around. And our leaders don't see that. All tax. Tax do not build countries. Entrepreneurship create opportunities, create productive capacity of the country, and it brings in the corporate taxes to build country. It's a challenge for us. Anything you can identify in your area and do it. I have a lot to say, but time is not our decision. There is one, we have one chief in our midst, and he came here purposely because we are young men, because he's a young, rich king or chief. Okay? Yeah, so he has some 5 minutes to share something with us. I think it's worth listening to him. I don't know whether you have anything before him, but you want to? Okay, Togbi, so he's Togbi Akamu the fifth. He's the chief executive officer of SBBV, what we call a Sadako Business Ventures company. So he has something small to share with us. Togbi, Enuledo.
Anya onya tepo nye be Le miaƒe akpa yi dzi afi ke mi etsi ɖoa, miaƒe nunɔmesiwo ke le mia sia ale wodze be miazẽ mimezãm nyo. Ye mese miafo ŋkɔ ye mekpɔ flyer le miaƒe page aɖe dzia, me yɔ Honorable Joel Dek ma ke gblɔ ne bo ame ke nye aƒetɔvia hã ye wo yeƒe sukuvie ye me gblɔ ne bo egba togbɔ be mehaha hã memɔ nukpɔkpɔ ɖe sia ɖe kɔ ge ava dze si ado ge me da akpe no fonye edzagbagba and menɔ mɔ kpɔm hã be enye nane yi ke wòwɔ ge abe yeaxɔ ga ɖe ta ye me va afia mebia Honorable be o gaxɔxɔ ɖeke meli free ye ŋi ta wòwoe ɖo free egadzo dzi nam nyam gasrɔ̃ tso gbɔ megadzi be mame nane yi ke nye hã mesrɔ̃ le ame aɖe gbɔ mame kpli mi egba vavãe be ne me nye meyɔna nye ƒe nam o ne meyɔ nye ƒe amewo tsaka na ta nye meyɔnɛ ɖeko megblɔ ge no be nye mexɔ ƒe 45 haɖe ko nye ŋutɔ ŋkɔ nye tɔgbe akamu atɔ̃lia ava le wo gblɔe ne eye nye dɔmegã na SB Business Ventures meƒe gbe pipi do ge abe efia menye ta esia yi edze be ma adzagbagba be míaƒe dekɔŋua meli ɖe te ya ta meƒe gbe do ge mɔƒe se be ame aɖeke mele afia mese ƒe gbɔ mesia me katã ɖu dze akpe fojosiɔ ni ye me be mama kpli mi nye be eme dze nyagbe gɔma meŋlɔ loto nye ŋutɔ tadi kple tomatoes menɔ dadram danye kple fofonya tɔ si la danya edrana tadi kple tomatoes ta tso ƒe 7 kɔ ya ko mele trae ɖe ta mele trae ma ɖe ta nɔ tadi kple tomatoes bɔbi dzadɔ kple ŋuwo dram medrana ŋu le ŋdi kpadzi hafi yina school gbɔna ne mekpa tso school me va drana ŋu ne mekpa tso school ne nye fada yi tɔƒoa edze be ma ayi ava kpi le tɔ dzi akɔ gbɔ va ƒe ma fia va yi ɖe tadi kple tomatoes dzraƒe mewɔ ema va ɖɔ fia ɖe ke ye me va ɖo GSS nye mentor nye lawyer Hope agbodo loto ŋlɔla wonye enɔ loto ŋlɔm le kplɔ dzi so le ema yiwo ma menɔna gbɔ ne me gbɔ tso ŋdraƒe nye ma fi ɖeke ego ko menɔna gbɔ ta mesrɔ̃ loto ŋɔŋlɔ le gbɔ ye ko va dzo yi ɖe guitar school le 97 ekplɔ dzi va nɔ ŋlɔm le memri agbe nɔ nye be me va dre ŋgbɔ ko nya me va nɔ loto ŋlɔm le kplɔ ma dzi eya me wɔ kaka va dogo emi nɔ yi ma nye ma da ƒa lɔ va ge megate va nɔ tadi kple tomatoes adram ta nye fada ɖeka koe nye pila yi ke mia katã mi ziɔ ɖo le nye fada ƒe akpa dzi ata me gblɔ ne esia yi be nɔ nye be mia me newo dzi ŋutsuwo sɔŋ mia dometɔ ɖeke menya leke na do dzɔƒe ma mete da gre mia dometɔ ɖeke gbɔ ye nye ŋgbãtɔ mi srɔ̃ awo ŋku na ne mia me newo dzi egba be mia fofo kple mia dada wɔme eve wo gege ɖe tɔ me mi va ɖe ame aɖea menye be mia dada me woe o gake mia fofo tɔ wɔ wu awo ŋku be makpo nɔvinye bubu aɖe wɔyi mia fofo ɖe ge le mia dada ɖe ge gbã mia katã mi mia fofo gbɔ yi ge nɔ nye be aƒetɔ edogo ne ha so ƒle hã no gbɔna va ƒe ma ɖe kɔ ge ɖe asi akɔ vɛ no menye mam kpli mi me gbɔna va afi efo Joshua tɔ ge ɖe me la me gbɔna va eɖo afi ma ɖo ge ye menɔ school yi ma eŋuwo nɔ be eŋuwo nɔ mia kpe kem ko ava ɖo fia ɖa me va gblɔ ne fonye be ame yiwo me dzɔ ɖo eƒe school gbegbe ta nye kpli va nɔ class nye kpli dogo nye kpli SS ka so va ɖo fia ɖa me gblɔ be awo medzi be ma ɖa asi ye nye tsitsia ta nya ma va support nye fada ne mia pushia ne mi push tsɔ ne ya dogo vɔ fi nya ma va yi mi wɔ ema me va trɔ gbɔ va nɔ ƒe me fonya dogo fi nya me va yi egba ye me koe ɖe dzia hã trɔ kpekpem ɖe nye gba ne ɖe nye mete wɔ ema ne o egba fi ke me ɖɔ nye mete dogo miaƒe dɔmlɛ ya ke me dogo xɔ me ye gbãtɔ miaƒe dɔmlɛ ele survey department le ho ne me gblɔ le o hafi survey school kaka dogo na wa nye nke nye mawo ƒe amenuveve gake gba e mete wɔe nyanyigbawo kata me ƒla menye ho neni me xena hafi survey ne nam ne ɖe mekpe ɖe ya ŋu ema yi oa egba dzi be ame aɖe na charge axɔ ga gbogbo le asi nye So na kpere amade ngwa ama agwana va kpe gede ngu awɔ no be ga kɔnkɔ gbeƒu gake me sia me katã ne kpe ɖo gba ne wo ŋutɔ me kpeo viwo ɖe kpɔ ge kokoko míaƒe honorable nɔ gbɔgblɔm be entrepreneur we need entrepreneurs menye businessman o edze be nano tsɔ me kpɔm le ŋusia ŋu katã wɔm nele me 2004 2005 medrana me va ƒle na cassette ta ʋegbe cassette gbãtɔ le míaƒe southern Volta ena ame ɖe be kpo ʋegbe gbadza benitɔ motɔ kɔ enyi nyame gbãtɔ ɖe menɔ school ma yefi ganɔ ŋmɔ me va ƒle na amplify tv kple ŋmɔ edrana me rent na cassette ema ya ne be afi ma ne be akpɔe ɖe mi dana cassette na mɔ ye me nɔ ma wɔm keke ka me kpɔe ba a ya me dzinye de go ala me susua la ya me tan dzinye de go so amewo vana va ƒle na dze le mía gbɔ mi ɖe na dze le míaƒe akpadzi sɔgbɔ le afia gba dze nye ŋi ke mi ɖana amewo tso na da vana va ƒle na dzea wo hiã ame aɖe kɔ no ŋgɔgbe no gake wo hiã ame aɖe ke nye nyateƒe to la ta ŋu sia katã wɔm ne la edze be nyateƒe toto ma nanɔ si o emekpɔe le fojosia me ye wònɔ ŋku ŋkɔa eƒe ŋku ɖe sia ɖe katã ɖe fiam xoxo edze be nato nyateƒe ne nyɔ nye e ko gblɔ na ma be e ne nye awo ko gblɔ na ma be awoe ta me va nɔ me va kpɔe be o mata wɔ ma ta me va nɔ wɔm nɔ kpekpem ɖe cassette dada ŋu e me wɔm nɔ kpekpem ɖe cassette dada ŋu eɖɔ fia ɖa cassette dada ne mi kpɔe cassette xoxotɔ ma megali o DVD disc ma mi ƒle na tsã megali o ɣeyiɣia yiyim nɔ nye be ɖe nye metrɔ o nye susu gale ŋu ma kokoko eɖɔ fia ɖe ɖo gafie me le gba nye menɔ go ta e me va nɔ edɔ ma wɔm me va nye agent no na ava xɔ dze ame yiwo ke dza ɖe ma na yi ɖe wo gbɔ ava ƒli ame yi ke tsɔ da tɔ kple awusatɔwo va na xɔ ga xefa ama me nɔ wɔm ma so me nɔ wo kple cassette dada wɔm eva ɖɔ fia ɖa cassette kple ŋuwo va do go ɖa le me so edze dɔ koe nye yi ke me va nɔ wɔm enye agent na mo emi ga nɔ yim ɖe edze dɔ hã va trɔ zu seasonal work ne edzaɖi na tso ƒe dziŋu asieke yi ke mi ge ɖe dzodzo me keke va da shi ne ƒe dziŋu enea ko etɔ le ema mea nye gava dzɔ na ye nye be ne tsi dzadzama edza ƒe asi va yina dzi mi ƒle nɛ gake ne wɔ be mie edza ƒle ʋu kekeka va da shi ne ƒe dziŋu enyia asieke ma me kɔa aɖo ye edza vɔ na xoxoxo ne dza vɔ dze be na va nɔ ƒe me so me va bi ɖokui nye be a dziŋu ɖeka ɖo dziŋu eve dziŋu tɔ me nɔna aƒe me ɖe ga dɔ eme wɔ ga eme paka ma ga ɖui vɔ afi ma ga va nɔ ema dzi ala ko menye agba nɔ ge menye loto ŋɔŋlɔ me wo loto dɔ kpɔ na nyo ɖe nye maga axɔ agency afi na nye agent adze be ga na nɔ si o ŋutɔ na me ɖo na ta hafa nye ma ta wɔ agent dɔ me wɔ agent dɔ ma to de agent dɔ wɔ ma me va do go aƒetɔ ɖe enye kuda eƒe company nye St Kuda Lotteries fifi eva trust Kuda group of companies eme va te ɖe ame aƒetɔ ya ŋu nye kpli nɔ dɔ ma ega no si ega no kuda si menye gavi o gake nunana me ƒe nane yi ke Joshua gblɔ mega ŋku ɖo gafi ma dzi eme nɔ dɔ wɔm kple kuda esia yi ke menɔ loto dɔ wɔm ganɔ dze dɔ wɔm esia yi ke kuda va me kpɔ nɛ be enana ŋu mía katã gake ame ɖeka ɖeke meli ane naneke o so me va bia be nye mete ga na ge kuda o because menye ga nye eƒe problem o ta me va ɖi ɖokui nye dzi be ye sia yi ke wòva va ge koa ma to kalami ma kɔ nɛ so me va ƒle gbɔvi lo kple akpa etɔ kalami ko akɔ nɛ le ma mea ewɔ ŋku nɛ kaka be ye dzi be adze si fofonye kple danye etsi nyuie yo me eva dze si fofonye edze si danye eme wɔ be nye kpli ƒe dɔwɔwɔ nanewo ke medze be wɔ fiam le dɔ mɔ etem fiam ene nyawo ke wò fiama ye wɔ be egba nye ŋutɔ me nye dɔ wɔma mete ŋkoe manage me ta ɖeko medzi be magblɔ be afi na be aɖe elã le tɔ mea mete ŋu ƒuƒlu do ge aɖe lã edze be nade nane ŋu kokokokokokokokokokokoko ta enunana ƒe nya yi ke fonye Joshua gblɔ yae mekɔ kɔ gblo nye ŋutɔ nye nanewo yi ke meto meda akpe ne mía katã be mía katã mi va afia gba ye mía katã mi ŋu srɔ̃m le abe ʋeawo ene abe votatɔwo enea míaƒe afi ya woa míte ŋu jidoma me nɔna mia si o ne dze nane gɔmea amewo tsɔnɛ abe o nyamete ŋu yigo eme dze loto dɔma gɔme nye ŋutɔ be mawɔ dɔ le ɖokui nye sia fofonye míaƒe dɔmlia yi ke mewɔnɛ be vafia ame yiwo me dzɔ ɖo wo katã wobe awo menya wɔwɔ go because afɔkli ŋu aɖewo dze vava gake afɔkli ŋu ma wɔ menye ɖewo va be yewoa gblẽ o ɖeko wova be yewoa ɖɔ wo ɖo ne ko tsaƒu ne ko aɖe ʋu kɔ yi ɖe tɔ dzi esia yi ko ne yina gbɔna tsaƒua ma gbo dze mɔ ke menye tɔ dɔwɔwɔ ne ya yi ke ne yi tsaƒua dze agbo o sesẽ ne te ŋu etsɔ gbɔgbɔ ɖe ema fia be enye tɔdzi dede ma ta ɖeko medzi ma gblɔ na mi be abe ɖe sɔhɛwo na emi dze ŋu sia ŋu katã gɔme mi dze agbe gɔmea afɔkli ŋuwo vava ge Mawu ya le dziƒo hã megblɔ na mi be ne mi yi agba bɔbɔe nɔgo ena mi nye be sesẽ ge gake edze be miawo edzi do na nɔ mia si be nhia ko me be mawɔe nhia ne be yeawɔ kɔ you must be focused. This is what I wanted to do regardless of whatever is happening. This is what I would have wanted to do. Thank you.
Tagbi akano kakaka. Bagba vivi tanya hamadure. Tagbi akpeno miape ameyo kata va kunu na migba. It started off as something that I don't know what your expectation was that you came with, but hopefully we have exceeded it at this point. My expectations have been exceeded at this point. I'm going away fuller than I ever came, and I don't have enough words. But I don't have enough words. But we have one more person that will give 3 minutes. We have is it honorable or Mr.? Is it honorable or Mr.? Just help me. Honorable, eh? We have Honorable Mawulong Kluche, the independent candidate for Whole Central. It's here now. He came to grace the occasion. So we want to give him 3 minutes to talk to the youth as a youth.
Thank you. Good afternoon. So my names are Mawulong. Call me Kluche. I try as much as possible to mention my name, especially I don't like people calling me Kwame. I'm not Kwame. I am Kwame because I am Vekbeto Menyuta. I want to use this opportunity once again to say a big thank you to the Viglos because they have been doing an awesome job trying to raise young entrepreneurs in whole central and even beyond. When I was invited by him last night, somewhere around 9:30, I knew it was tight, but I said I'll take 2 minutes of my time and then I'll stop by here. So, as a business owner myself, who has had to practice business full time in another African country, that is Liberia, I believe that any entrepreneur who wants to first of all become the future prospect needs to understand one thing: sacrifice. Sacrifice is important. And once you can sacrifice, when I talk about sacrifice, time is involved, money is involved, and the fact that you are going to give a lot of freebies. If you are not at all ready, let me make this thing simple. When you want to be part of the elite, stand up and make sure that you count. There is no way that you sit and admire an entrepreneur as, say, I'll give an example from Ghana, Kwame Despite, or say Kwame Despite, but you are not willing to take the risk, or say Kwame Despite can take. And these are opportunities for us to talk. But that's another thing. So my message for you today is that you are either about to change your life for the better, or you stand where you can have a normal life. When people who want to buy, excuse me, private jets are talking, "Ne nyabe yila, Toyota Vitz, Vida Koya play in the future, stay where you have to be. Nobody is pushing you. And then you cannot envy another man who is taking that route. So the thing is about readiness and the willingness to make sure you can put in the work. Nemepo Mrs. Viglo post online. I am marveled. You know why? Egbedi. Magloba Mechichi. Menya Mechichi. Everybody has forgotten about the internet. That's me with her. But she now understands what it means to now capture a market that is ready enough for what she's doing. The only way the world can see what she's doing is by using the internet. So are you also ready to move from your comfort zone? A lot of times, I'll just give this last one and I'm done. When I made the decision to run as an independent member of parliament for this constituency, so many people ridiculed me. Even till date, people look at my face and tell me you are a madman. I'm serious. This is an NDC's stronghold. I'm like, and so what? NDC, and so what? If you do not have any idea to contribute to what will build this constituency, it is the only time you are scared and you hide. But I have an idea. My only work here is to take the message to every single individual in this place. The decision to vote is them. And again, I want them to understand that menye jidudure, eya enye nyao. But we've been brought up in a society where na mede yo $1 million if you be call, I make if you fear. We are scared of money. First of all, we are timid. So if anybody takes a big leap, first of all, I'm here wajega. Meanwhile, there are people that are 15 years, there are people that are 19 years that are cashing out $1 million+ in every 2 hours. So our society is limiting us. So the reason I am here and the reason I will walk this walk till the last day is because we need a paradigm shift. And if we have to do that, thank you. And if we have to do that, it must start with things like this. And I have known the Viglo since I was a child. From playing drums to singing together to being in the choir. And now they have moved into business. Somebody must also be a politician. Someone must also be an accountant. So wherever you find yourself and you are a young man, get up and let's build this constituency together. Finally, I will say just one message that we have that can help entrepreneurs in this constituency. From a credible source, I understand that the Asogli State acquired a banking license to help startups. But till date, that has not seen the day of light. So we are saying that if we have the opportunity, we want to establish a central bank that is focused on investing in startups and budding entrepreneurs in our constituency. The only way we can give them a leverage against the people who are doing very well outside of this place too. Thank you so much. And don't forget, if you go out to vote, remember us. Even if you don't vote for us, vote for somebody you believe can do the work. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you. That's a powerful one. That's a good one. And so we have people coming all the way from Hohwe this morning. Sometimes the things that you don't take seriously, other people, it's a whole pot of gold. You can have it and not know. You can have it and not know. So we have Mr. Ali, Beto Ali. He's a youth development expert and a basketball person. I think he's one of the leading people in Hohwe. He came all the way. We got here from Accra before we called him, and he came. So give you 5 minutes, share a word with us.
Thank you very much. My name is Beto Ali. I'm from Hohwe, and I'm a youth development expert both in the classroom and outside the classroom. And I'd like to share my story with you all. I'm the founder of Mauvi Basketball Fellowship in Howell. We are a youth empowerment organization that's focused on using some kind of holistic approach, the use of basketball, skill training, and environmental advocacy to inspire our little young ones to have a positive values that would make them face and overcome the challenges of the world. And so my story is that when I also began my program, I started since 2019, and like my big man said, when I started the program, everybody felt I was going crazy because they are like, "Oh, basketball, I mean, in so I'm like, okay, but let me try my best. So I started with just 6 kids from the neighborhood, and then we started using rubber balls with the support of some few friends. And so I started this program. And on, I started pushing through the power of social media, which is Instagram. I started pushing my agenda to the whole world. So I started slowly, and then big people started showing up for the program. Like my big man there, Pa Joe, let's give him a big clap. He has been of great support to the organization. So when I realized that great people stood up and then were trying to inspire me to let me know that young man, you are doing a good thing, I'm like, oh, then I'm not giving up. Let me see, let me keep pushing up. So I kept pushing up the program, and God being so good, one day I was there and then I saw a guy pass by Billy Waterfalls with a basketball written basketball for good. So now I started, anytime I post on Instagram, then I put this hashtag basketball for good. And one day I decided to enter into the post, and then I realized, oh, Basketball for Good is an organization in Switzerland. So I sent them an introductory message, and they were like, oh, we're already supporting a group in Accra. So, okay, you share your message with the group and we see how that goes. So I started sending them messages, and then all of a sudden, one time there was a contest. So they sent me a link to the contest, and I had to apply for the contest. God being so good, I won the contest, and they gave me 92 balls. And then even that was when Ghana and even the Volta region realized there's somebody doing something with basketball in the region. And so everybody started reaching out to me, and young man was going on. And then God being so good, the next year another contest again. And then I won that contest. I traveled to Namibia, through South Africa, Ethiopia, and then Nairobi, and then to South Africa. And then I think that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I'm a little boy from Ohwe. I've never traveled abroad before. And then all of a sudden, not with even 10 pesos, it was a free program. I went there. And then now the whole community started believing in me. And then that is the way forward. And then the contests keep going on. And now I'm being recognized all over the country as a youth inspiration through basketball. And then I just want to say the youth, all we need is, I think, resilience, some kind of dedication and discipline, because that was what got me to the position I've gotten to. And then I know greater things are yet to come through this initiative. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. Thank you. Thank you. So we are aware we have had a lot of um building up messages, people telling us what we should do and not do. And as a means of helping all of us, at least there's a simple way that we should do things better. MTN is here. They've been around. There is a stand. They have a stand outside, but more importantly, they have a personnel here that will take us through some of the processes that, if we have already started our businesses or we plan on starting, MTN, Momo, and all of that can help us to upgrade our business. So let's welcome. Let's just call him MTN.
Thank you very much. My name is Fritz. I'm a Doji. Actually, I'm one of the assistants from Whole West. I take in charge of Whole West. Anything MTN, in terms of your data, anything at all. I can work on that. And now we are diving into digital space, as we are all talking about social media. If you can bear with me, now you don't have scratch card in the market anymore because we have mobile money. So we advise our customers to use our apps in acquiring this airtime, data, and everything. And even now, you don't dial using smartphone. You don't need to dial *170 to allow cash out. You just go to Momo app, then you are free to go. Your statement, you don't need to travel to MTN office to get a statement. You can just sit on your Momo app and request for statements, and it will be given to you. And then a lot of us here are business owners, and we deal in the more cash. But as we all know, the system now is cashless. We are all going E. Everything is now E. So that's electronic transactions. Do you get me? So in terms of your money transaction and other stuff, I will advise you to acquire maybe either an agent SIM or a Momo Pay SIM card, which is merchant. With a merchant, you are not supposed to disclose your phone number to a person before the person pays you. You only gives out your 6-digit code, and then the person can pay you. And when you are going to deal with that money, you don't need to withdraw it before purchasing whatever you want to purchase. You can just sit at your comfort zone and then you do your transactions. Some are with charges, some are not with charges. It varies. It depends on how you applied the SIM card. And then when it comes to the merchant, acquiring a merchant SIM card, you only need a business certificate and your Ghana card. That's all. A business certificate, either being a municipal assembly certificate or the registrar general certificate. That's all you need to apply for the merchant SIM card. Aside that, unless someone wants to ask me a question. Thank you.
We have a question. Okay, go ahead. Where's the other microphone?
That's the yellow care or the shares. Oh, okay. For the shares, I can't say much because I'm not part of the organizers or the stakeholders in that department. So I can't say much. But all I know is that it's a good share. Yeah, it's a good share that people are buying and they are making money out of it. Yeah. Yes, that's if you want to acquire the merchant SIM card. So it's either the assembled certificate or the registrar general. So before you establish business in Ghana, you are supposed to acquire a business certificate, which means you are paying tax to the government. Do you get me? So in this business certificate, we have two departments, which is the assemble one and then the registrar general, which comes from Accra. Do you get it? So with the registrar general, before you can obtain it or because you can have it, you need to own a TIN number and then your business name. So in this case, when let's say you use your registrar general to acquire a SIM card from us, there is no way government will tax your transactions anymore. But let's say when you use the assembled certificate, you still need to go to GRA to file your taxes. But with the registrar general, which is the highest document in terms of acquiring a business in this country, that one, your informations and everything is in there. So as soon as we process the SIM card for you, GRA has your informations already. Do you get me? So before you can acquire a merchant SIM card from us without the certificate, it's very hard. Sometimes we use only the Ghana card, but the Ghana card is just like your normal SIM card. Okay, so in this case, when you use a business certificate for the SIM card, when someone is paying to you, they don't see your name. They see the business name. Let's say Mop Ventures or Kofi Ventures, something like that. Instead of seeing your personal name, they see the business name. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Yes, please. I want to know more about Ayoba.
The certificate, I don't do it. Yeah, so I can't give you a price on it. Okay, so Ayoba is a chatting app, just like WhatsApp, but ours is free. Ayoba is free. You only need the internet connectivity. That's your data should be on. That's all. You chat, play music, read news, send Momo, play games, all on the same app. The only time we charge you on Ayuba when you want to make a phone call or a video call. That's the only time the company charges you on Ayuba. But aside that, every other thing is free on the app. Honorable.
Over 6 months, anytime I make a call, after 10 minutes, the call drops. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. So that happens because you once activated free after one. Exactly. That's the reason why. So we just have to take it off. Then you are done. Yes, sir.
MTN afa marapuna kama koma dada badaliya regali ama na be that now the bank or MTN don't G directly Robin have 6 cities no for
Okay. So MTN Afa, I will not say it's our product. It's not our product. It's an organization partnering with us to help farmers and then those from the poor communities. So Afa is meant for farmers, not for the general public. As teachers also have their special bundles that they buy from us. My blended them out. So I will not say much about Afa because I will not say it's our product. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Freeze. Thank you. If you are here, but you have either forgotten to register or you did not know that we were registering, this is a reminder that there is a registration table behind. There's a very beautiful lady sitting behind. Please go register your name, your business name, and your WhatsApp number. If you are not already on the WhatsApp page, so we are creating a WhatsApp page. We want to keep the momentum alive. We don't want it all talk to die here. So we are keeping Young Entrepreneurs Hangout alive. So make sure to get onto the WhatsApp. Now I have forward in the morning when we first came, we got to know each other. We exchanged contacts and all. We want to see how effective that is. So the link is with me. Me too. I've sent it to the fine lady that is at the back there. If you want to join the WhatsApp page, she's also supposed to transfer that link to one person, and then that person sends it to another person they met here. So let's all share that link until everybody is on that page. And this presentation that we had today, the PPT, and another one, the other one that Viglo spoke about, we are going to share all of them, the two presentations on the page. So make sure that you are on the WhatsApp page by registering behind, getting somebody else's contact, and getting on WhatsApp. So all too soon, not literally, we have come to the end of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful program. Let me see by hands those who want us to do this thing again sometime. Yay! Awesome. We definitely would. We definitely would. Quarterly basis. We even have timelines. 4 times in a year. Nice one. Nice one. Sounds good. Sounds good. So we have come. We should go round Volta, round Ghana, into West Africa. That's it. We don't have any issue at all. He will take us through. So we will definitely will be coming back again. When you hear of us in some other region or some other part of Volta, we expect your support. Come through however you can. All right, we are building a network, a society where we transact business without money, but with social capital. So we have come to the end of today's session. I would like to thank the organizers of this program. The Viglos, this one is no longer one Viglo again. It is Joshua and his mother and his other siblings. We are so grateful that you will think of
the Viglo family. I'm representing their father.
right. We have a rare